Sports Update with Truster Trader. When it matters, get the job done marvellously well by a verified Truster Trader professional.
Talk Sport.
I'm Ben Fletcher. Good afternoon. One of the most recognisable figures in the world of cricket, Harold Dickiebird, has died peacefully, aged 92. Yorkshire have said their club president was one of the great characters in the history of the county. Former England skipper Graham Gooch has told talkSPORT he was as well liked as he was respected.
To be a sportsman, you need more than to like the game, if you see what I mean. You need to love it to be completely immersed in it, and he certainly was that, and went on to umpire for many, many years all around the world. And, he was a hero to a lot of people.
The current Yorkshire chair, Colin Graves, has told us Bird was a brilliant guy who will be sadly missed at Headingley. Now, some breaking Ashes news. Confirmation that Harry Brook replaces Ollie Pope as England vice-captain. Pope makes the 16-man squad, but isn't Ben Stokes' deputy down under. There are call-ups for Surrey's Will Jacks, Matthew Potts and Mark Wood, despite his lack of action this summer. The first test kicks off in Perth at the end of November. We're reliably informed Arsenal will be without Noni Madueke for around 2 months because of a knee injury. Newcastle's Johan Wissa, in the meantime, should be fit after the international break with his bad knee. And talkSPORT understands Villa's transfer dealmaker Monchi is set to leave his job as president of football operations. It would be a huge blow to Unai Emery, who's endured a difficult start to the season at Villa Park. A reminder, you can hear Thursday night's Europa League trip to Bologna here on talkSPORT. Tonight we bring you a League Cup double with Liverpool Saints over on talkSPORT 2. It's Lincoln-Chelsea here on talkSPORT.
talkSPORT News.
The Health Secretary is urging the public not to pay any attention to what Donald Trump says about medicine, and 3 people who claim to be an ancient African tribe are refusing to leave a campsite in Scotland.
talkSPORT weather with QuickFit. Come rain or shine, we've got your car's inbuilt safety tech covered with expertly trained technicians across the country, so you can drive away happy every time.
Fine for most of us for what's left of the afternoon, with sunny spells and patches of cloud. In the east, it's windy with scattered showers moving across the afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drive with me, Andy Goldstein, and a man fresh off the hockey who's just been knocked out of the talkSPORT World Championship quarterfinals. It's Darren here, by the way. It's Darren Bent.
Darren here, by the way. Darren Bent.
Out of the darts quarterfinals he goes. 3-2 loser. How you feeling, ex-champ?
Do you know what? I feel like you, because you went out early.
Well, I'm people's champion.
You know.
Nothing to do with me, this one. Nothing to do with me. You don't need to mention my name.
I'm saying, I feel like
I feel honoured that you mentioned me in your first broadcast
are you out?
since you've been... I didn't think you'd take it this bad. Oh, my goodness. We've got him, everyone. Right, Jingo, do we have a show for you today? We'll take a look at the Premier League's newly promoted sides as they make a strong start to life back in the big time. Could we see a buck in the trend? Yeah, buck. How many will survive? 03717223344. After Ousmane Dembele was named as the best footballer on the planet, supposedly, we'll be asking whether an English player could win it soon. The voice of boxing, yes, Adam Smith will be joining us in the studio as we round up all the very latest boxing news, and we'll bring you the build-up to a big old night of Carabao Cup action on the talkSPORT network. Who needs to win this competition the most this season? All that, plus we'll hear from the Forest captain Ryan Yates, and we'll head Steedside to look ahead to the Ryder Cup. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for that. This is Drive, this is talkSPORT. You can get involved by picking up the phone 03717223344.
And all those hours spent in a specialist dart shop getting the set that felt right in his hand means nothing, because the truth is, Darren Bent, you're out.
You're out. Darren Bent has crashed out of the talkSPORT in-house, in-office World Darts Championship in the first round, first hurdle. Yeah. How you feeling?
I feel like you.
No. Imagine you did the press conference.
No.
It would be weird if you mentioned another
No,
darts
I'm
player.
not, but I'm mentioning you.
I'll take it as a huge compliment.
You should do.
The first person you mention is me. But apart from me, how are you feeling?
I feel like you.
Okay.
Because you crash out the first round a lot.
Apart from that, though, don't take it personally. You're better than that.
No,
right?
I'm just saying.
How you feeling?
I feel like Ellis played well. Played really well.
What happened? 2-0 down, 2-2.
Yep, and then just didn't get going. But there you go. It happens
You're
then.
devastated, yeah.
No.
Well, be honest about
Do
it.
you know why I'm devastated? Because I have been a champion before. It's like, well, let someone else win.
Old champion, mate.
Yeah, but
You've lost the last two now.
yeah, champion.
You've lost the last
No,
two.
my point is, if people were doing
Sliding down.
if people were doing a Mount Rushmore for in-house darts,
Yeah.
there's me, Henry, and Joe on it.
No,
That's it.
I'm on it. People's champion.
You haven't won anything ever.
I've won the hearts.
No, you haven't.
Hearts of millions.
Joe, you're right. He lost 3. You lost 3-1 to producer Joe. Correct, Joe.
Oh, you're getting involved, are you, Joe? Are you getting involved, are you? I hope you lose in the semis. Vile.
He won't know. I hope Joe goes on and wins
Right,
it.
just
Joe, I hope
say-
you win it.
I don't know. You lose it.
Because that'd be another person who's won something and you haven't. There you go.
I honestly take it it's on such a huge level that you put me ahead of any other answer that you want to give. It's all about me.
It is
So
about me.
I'm your yardstick. That's it.
Nah, it can't be that.
You always want to impress me.
No.
I like it.
Have you ever-
I'll take that as a
No,
compliment.
serious question, though.
Yeah, no, I'll take it as a
No,
compliment.
no, it's a serious question.
Yeah.
Have you
ever won?
No, are you ever going to win anything? Because
I've won the hearts of millions.
this is what we've done.
Don't need to win.
We've played the talkSPORT darts, the big one. We both didn't get. None of us.
Well, no, hold on. You got smashed
No,
to
but
pieces.
listen, we both
against
lost.
Natalie's
No-
first.
none of us
Well,
had
let's
the-
evaluate it.
None of us had the trophy.
You got beaten against Natalie.
You then took us to
after your coach.
You then.
After your coach
Yep.
taught you how to
and then
play.
you then took us to Flight Club and you got whacked in the semi-final. I won that. I beat Joe in the final.
Listen to how he remembers.
Hey, Joe,
it
do you remember
all.
that? Whacked in the final.
Why do you remember it all?
Because why have you not won anything?
Well, I don't need to win it.
You like the person who's like little man syndrome. You know when they're just like offering everyone out, even though they're getting beat every time.
You know what you got?
Yeah, champion
The
team.
man that's been
Hey.
beaten. Well, you're not a champion.
Have I been champion? Yes or no?
Are you?
No, have I been?
What? How long ago?
Have 2
2 years ago.
No, it weren't 2 years ago.
2 years ago, man.
I've got a ring to show for it.
You want to give that to yourself?
How
Big
when are you going to win something?
What?
Just when are you going
I'll
to
win something when I'm ready.
All right.
All right?
I hope so because people
You're lucky I'm here today.
people are questioning you.
You're lucky I'm here. Hours worth of root canal in the dentist chair today.
I mean, that just sounds horrific.
Do you know what? It's not too bad, actually. A lot of people moan about when you have root canal. You have an injection, it numbs everything, and then you just got to lie there for an hour.
Even the thought of an injection going in my gum just makes me feel sick.
Yeah, but they put all the baby cream on, you know, they like kids have it to numb their gum. So when I have the your headphones,
Honestly, I
not
swear
working.
to God.
He's just thrown it across. I've never ever
Honestly.
seen Darren Bent throw anything across the floor of the
Seriously,
studio
yeah?
before.
How can I not hear you? Like, how am I supposed to hear you? Exactly. How am I supposed to hear you?
Wait, I've got headphones here.
It's not going to reach.
I haven't even got-
No, but it's the jack. It's this thing here.
It's not Jack's fault. He's over there. I mean,
Probably
a
is
lot is to blame. Don't know what I'm going to do now. Move on. I'm scared now. You're throwing stuff about. Bit later on, we'll look ahead to more football. More. It could just continue. It goes thick and fast. So it comes thick and fast. We'll look ahead to the League Cup. That's back tonight. Ryder Cup. You're not a big Ryder Cup fan, are you? Are you one of those people that if there's a sport you're not too interested in, when the biggie comes along, you love it?
No.
You don't like Ryder
No,
Cup?
not at all. I'm going to say I like the drama and how much it causes people, but
There's something a little bit special, I hope, about the Ryder Cup coming from New York.
who's going to win it? The Shambo?
Well, the Americans are
Spieth.
favourites. I think the Americans are just slight favourites, but probably because it's on their home patch. But I think we're good enough
Fleetwood.
to beat
Is there another one? Fleetwood?
Fleetwood and Mac. There's two of them.
No, that's a group.
Oh, right, fine, okay.
Tommy Fleetwood. Rory?
So, yes, okay, yeah. All right.
Let me see if I can get one. Obviously, Tiger.
Faudo? Tiger's
No. Let me get another one out quickly.
Well, we could be.
No.
No. Anyway, someone that does know, we'll be talking to a bit later on. I can't remember his name. That's terrible of me. We'll be talking to. No, I can't remember. Sean O'Brien. Of course we will.
Honestly, he's out there all the time, him.
He's on the jolly, right?
Was it him when we talk about Saudi as well? We talked to him as well.
No, it wasn't him.
Was what I'm telling you, I think it was him.
Oh, okay. He's all over the place. We have got.
Are you okay? What is going on?
I got a little pain in my tooth, and I thought, what's that? Usman Dembele chat a bit later on.
Yeah.
About the Ballon d'Or. I'm a bit. Now it's not either Messi or Ronaldo. I don't really care about it. I know it's terrible to say, but I'm like.
I do care, but it is very much like I said. I was reading a list the other day, and I saw a list of 2005. I promise you, some of the names that are on that 2005. It's probably about 30 deep. You go, oh my goodness.
I know. You know what the problem I think with it is, and we'll talk about this in 5, is when you've got either or Messi or Ronaldo winning it. You know they're with two of the greatest players ever.
Either one could win it. Really.
And now you get someone like Dembele wins it, and you go, is he that good? Because we're comparing it to
unfortunately
those two lunatics. So all of that is coming up.
They are lunatics.
They are.
Yeah,
But I think it will only be in about 5 years' time when they're no longer playing the game that we'll look back and go.
Ronaldo still be going.
He will be, won't he?
Ronaldo will still be going.
He'll be doing drive time in about 15 years. But we're going to start with the promoted sides. They are finally putting up a fight this season. So how do Wolves and West Ham kickstart their season?
Wolves 1, Leeds 3. Wolves booed off after suffering 5 defeats from 5.
Got a lot of work on their hands. The fans are not happy, and rightly so.
So Leeds go up to 9th, Wolves remain bottom.
Brilliant goal as well. Sunderland 1, Aston Villa 1. Wilson Isidore with his third of the season.
This time we've seen planning and recruitment be a lot better with those three teams, like you mean. So Sunderland, Burnley, Leeds are all looking relatively comfortable in terms that they can compete.
All finished here. West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2. So you have to say that Graham Potter is probably now fighting to save his job here.
Do you still think you're the right man for the job?
Yes.
Even though we've had a poor start to the season?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, for the first time in 3 seasons, it looks like the promoted sides could put up a bit of a fight in the Premier League. None of Sunderland, Burnley or Leeds sit in the relegation zone with 5 games gone, and they've picked up 19 points between them. Meanwhile, Wolves remain without a league win this season. They sit rock bottom of the league whilst West Ham have lost 4 of their 5 games. They are 19th. The Wolves boss, Victor Pereira, spoke to talkSPORT after his side's defeat at home to Leeds on Saturday, and he was asked about the fans booing the team off.
I understand the feelings because, you know, if you ask me, I know that we can change everything with a good result to give us confidence, to be as the tranquility to play in our level. I'm sure that we can do it together and with the supporters.
How worried do you think West Ham and Wolves fans are going to be by the start that the promoted sides have had? It's sort of double trouble for them because they're playing really badly and the newly promoted sides are doing really well.
Yeah, you can't help but look at it and go, a little bit of panic because, again, fair play to them. I mean, all of them are doing. I mean, Sunderland, the 7th at the moment. I know it's only 5 games played, but you'd rather be there than.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, you look at last season, the 3 promoted sides. It took them absolutely ages to get a result. So yeah, I think you are concerned. I look at Wolves. I like Strand Larsen. I think he could get the goals.
Yeah,
but it's the service that they've lost. Arguably, they've lost obviously 2 of their best players in Anknori and Cunha.
Yeah,
lost some really good. Semedo obviously went as well.
We've seen it before with Leeds. They take the money. Sorry, with Wolves. They take the money. They don't.
Continues, Potter's going to lose his job. They're going to bring in Nuno, and Nuno will play a brand of football that will get them results. So at times it may not be pretty to watch, even though I quite enjoy it, but it'll make them hard to beat, counter-attacking football, but you'll start winning games, and then they'll pull away from it. Wolves, you look at it and you start going, well, and I like Vitor. Fresh air, he got the new contract as well. Strand Larsen got a new contract as well, and I thought they'd be better this season, but you can't keep taking the best players. You can't and not reinvesting it. I know they've signed some players, Wolves, but you just cannot keep taking your best players and you just replacing them with people that are not up to the same level. Because at some point it's going to get you. But fair play to the newly promoted sides. Burnley, they've managed to nick a result from somewhere as well. We're unlucky against Liverpool. Sunderland, who I spoke about, have done really well. And Leeds as well. I mean, I know one of those were Wolves, but fair play to Leeds as well. So for the first time in, I think, a few years, it's not a foregone conclusion that the 3 teams that come up go back down, because we always say the gap between the Championship and the Premier League's massive. Well, this season ain't.
No. Out of the 2 sets of supporters, which one would be more worried about their lack of form, Wolves or West Ham? It's going to be Wolves, isn't it? You sort of feel that West Ham have got enough to get out of it.
I do, and I think West Ham fans will be thinking, well, he'll be gone soon, so they bring someone else
exactly
in,
right.
and then we'll survive.
Are you surprised they gave Victor Pereira a new contract?
No, I like him. I do like him.
But I mean, it's very rare that a manager can sit rock bottom of the Premier League and get a new deal so early on, right?
It is, but then you've got to look at what he's done since he's got there. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing. No manager, right, can continue to keep going and going and going if they keep taking your best players. Now, we spoke about Cunha before, right? He is a top player, which is why Manchester United come and got him, right? But they also lost Anknori, who I'm a big fan of as well. I've got Fabio Silva. I know he hasn't, but he's gone to Dortmund. Semedo, the right back, loads of experience. He left on a free transfer. And then you look at what they brought in, and yes, they've now made Strand Larsen permanent, decent. Then Arakodar from Genk. Okay, yeah, Fer Lopez, good player, 21, unproven in the Premier League. Like, eventually these guys, because they're young players that they've signed, they might go on to be decent. But right now, you look at Wolves and go, what's going to happen?
Yeah. Okay. Let's take calls on it. How do Wolves and West Ham kickstart their season? 03717 22 Wolves and West Ham fans. We've given you the option to pick the phone up and scream from the rooftops and out the sets of fans between Wolves and West Ham. Who fears playing Championship football next season the most? 03717 22 Dial that. You can have your say next live on Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, and the fella that's just got beat in the last day of the talkSPORT World Darts Championship, Darren Bent.
he's got early doors, yeah? A bit of Caribbean Queen.
Yeah, look at him. Look, he's moving his shoulders, the boy. Newly married Jack. How's married life? Oh, I can't say that on air. Jeez.
I love you. I need you.
Woo! Hey, you listen to Drive and talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. By the way...
Nothing. Can't hear nothing.
Oh, have you got the volume knob?
Mate, look.
Turn the volume.
Yes, I do. I can hear.
Where's the headphones then?
Right, so
are those ones that threw across the floor?
Yeah, do this. Nothing.
It's the headphones. It's the headphones.
Nothing.
It's the headphones. Do you hear me say it's the headphones?
Joe, you got any headphones for me?
Brilliant.
I bet it's the same problem.
I bet it's not.
How much on a bet? Live on air.
Pound.
Right.
I bet you a pair of these fake trainers I got on.
Oh, go on then.
Not fake trainers, by the way. And by the way, you know my 6:30 Goldstein's no googling.
Yep.
It is I asked Joe.
You say that every day.
No. How great is it today, Joe? Look at his face. Unbelievable question. Both him and Billy couldn't get it.
He just went, yeah.
Oi! I hope it should go down. Still to come, we'll have the first of our brand new features, The Office Debate. I hope you've got the right music for that. Just quickly, Liverpool and Barcelona interested in signing Atletico Madrid striker Julian Alvarez next summer. Why Liverpool? They've not got enough strikers.
I mean, he'd be perfect coming off that left, though.
I mean, I can't even contemplate that forward line.
Isaac, Ekatike, Alvarez, and Gakpo, and Salah. Give us a breather, Will.
Just get a defender. Right, we're taking your calls. How far away is England from having a Ballon d'Or winner? I don't think we're doing that now, Joe. I think we're taking calls on...
Wolves and West Ham.
Have we got any calls up? Well, I don't know what's happening at the moment. 03717223344 if you want to talk about West Ham.
The only thing I would say is that five games is awfully short space of time, right, to get carried away. But we can only judge it on what we've seen already.
Can I just say, I don't want to slag off the studio too much, but my switchboard's not working either. Let's go to Richard on line 1. Hello, Richard.
Hi there, guys. You all right?
I'm good, Richie. Rich, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Very well.
Good. What would you like to say? You're a Wolves fan. Now, listen, I don't know if you're aware, but Wolves are very close to my heart and my dad's team, so I really don't want to see them being in the Championship next season. Do you think if things don't stop and turn around and big changes are made by either the manager or the club or even in the January transfer window, you're going to be playing football down there next season?
Yeah, to be honest with you, the last 2 seasons have been painful. And if you look at last year, coming into January with 9 points, everyone was writing us off. And to be honest, I was quite pessimistic. I was like, no, we'll be fine. Don't worry. Season starts in January. It's all good. But this season, I don't know. It just feels a bit different. I feel like we've got no leaders on the pitch whatsoever. You only look back a few years ago where we had Moutinho, Neves, Cody, Saiz, Jimenez, all these experienced players that could grab the ball by the horns, really. Whereas at the moment, the only person in the team that I can see is showing his heart on his sleeve is João Gomez, who's a fantastic player. But I just don't see any leaders there whatsoever. I feel like all the players look lost. They can see the goal, arms go up. They all look at each other as if to say, it's not my fault, it's yours. No one's really, like I say, grabbing the ball by the horns and going, right, what do we do to fix this? How do we get out of this situation?
Do you know, it's been tough for Wolves as well, because even when I tuned into a couple of your games pre-season, you had a bad pre-season, didn't you? I got beat by pretty much everybody. And then I thought, and then going into the season, and a Man City first game of the season, that's almost an anomaly because it's Man City, one of the best teams in the world. But you just haven't managed to get going. And just still, I think he's the right man for the job, Vitor Pereira. I really like him. Do you think the Wolves fan base is still 100% behind him?
I think people are starting to turn slightly now because the tactical decisions he's making seem strange. But I can't really blame him because I don't even think he knows what his best 11 is. We've got names on the team sheet that are swapping and swapping every week. Whether he thinks people like John Arias, who we signed, who everyone seems to be very excited about, he had a good Club World Cup.
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, solid player by the looks of it and exciting, but he can't get into the squad, or when he does, he plays 20 minutes. So I'm wondering what's going on there. Phil Lopez, when he does get minutes, he looks exciting, but he's not. I wouldn't say he's Premier League ready. It's just worrying. I stand by Vitor Pereira at the moment because I think if we were to lose, the only person I'd want is Nuno. But that's I think more of a should never have got rid of him in the first place scenario.
Yeah, Richard, thanks for your call. Football has a strange way of throwing up different predicaments and scenarios.
Nuno.
That wouldn't surprise you, would it?
No, I think.
I mean, they've just given him a new deal, so of course they're not going to say that would be insane, actually.
West Ham Nuno's the one that I'm looking at closely.
I think that is.
That's the one that it just looks like that's the one that's...
Are there any other clubs that will be looking at that situation thinking maybe we should get him before West Ham?
No.
There aren't.
Well, you go to the Premier League table, right, and you start working your way upwards, right? So West Ham, that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wolves, no, just signed a new contract. Villa, certainly not.
No.
Unai Emery, no.
No.
Brentford, no. No, you just got the job, no. No, Brentford don't operate that.
Okay.
Burnley, no. Forest have just got rid of him, so that's not happening. Brighton, no. Newcastle, no. Leeds, no. But because they're doing actually all right. Well, you're not, no. Everton, no. City, Fulham, Sunderland, no. There's only one.
And that's that.
I mean, definitely the team that's at fifth. He's the manager that a lot of people should be looking at. Glasner.
Yeah.
He's the one people should be looking at.
I mean, what
but
he's
you're not
done
going to
there
get
with the players that have left that club over the last 2 windows. That is insane.
I keep looking at it again. No, that can't.
And of course, they won the FA Cup and the
Community Shield.
Frightening. Still to come, we'll be asking who needs to win the Carabao Cup the most this season. Good question. First up, it's time for no Googling. An English player hasn't won the Ballon d'Or since Michael Owen back in 2001. We want to know which two players finished second and third that year. Okay.
I think I know one of them.
Okay.
One of them plays in goal.
Yes. The other one you don't. I'll give you a clue to that. The answer to that, loads more, including the voice of boxing. He's up next. Adam Smith in the studio.
Ousmane Dembele burst into tears as he picked up 2025's Ballon d'Or. Julian Lorenz told us PSG treble winner had one of the best seasons ever for a French footballer.
The goals 37, the assists 15, but everything else that he did on the pitch between the pressing and counter-pressing, the leadership, an incredible transformation really for a player that for many has written off really in the past, and that it's a great story of resilience and perseverance, I think.
Arne Slot says the ref was right to add only 3 minutes of stoppage time in the Merseyside derby. David Moyes called the decision strange, with Jack Grealish accusing Liverpool of trying to slow the game down. Slot claims time wasting is not what Liverpool do. As we wait for an EFL decision on the Blackburn-Ipswich game abandoned at 1-0 with 10 minutes left, Ray Houghton's told talkSPORT about Fulham missing out on promotion from the second division on the last day of the 82-83 season. Fulham's game against Derby was never finished after a pitch invasion.
Malcolm McDonald went to the FA to plead our case, and it fell on deaf ears. Wow. And Fulham never really recovered from that. So you've got to be careful what you're doing as well.
And what are Team USA doing with their Ryder Cup money?
For everyone, it's a personal decision. You know, a lot of guys aren't comfortable sharing what they're going to do with their money, but we're going to donate. And, you know, this happens after the Ryder Cup. So this is something that we'll worry about after.
Team USA captain Keegan Bradley's donating his fee to charity as the Americans are paid for the first time. There's loads more content on the talkSPORT Golf YouTube channel.
That when you get a big bag of money off.
Yeah, you know how to sing it. This is Drive on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside, still to come. We'll have the first of our brand new features, the office debate. Just quickly, Liverpool and Barcelona are interested in signing Atletico Madrid striker Julian Alvarez next summer. And Aston Villa's president of football operations, Monchi, set to leave the club following the side's poor start to the season. Interesting.
Yeah, he brought in some good players, Monchi. When you look at, I mean, Jacob Ramsey's the one. Yeah. Was that 9 million?
Yeah.
Not Jacob Ramsey. Jacob. Don't worry. Middlesbrough.
Who are you talking about?
Middlesbrough. What's
the matter with you?
What is his name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Morgan for Villa.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I'm mind blank.
Morgan Rogers.
Jeez.
What happened there? What was in the air? What happened? Right. Let me just tell. It's going to be one of those days, I'm guessing, where there's gremlins in system. So this isn't now working, Joe. So I don't know if you've written me a link or not to our next guest. I assume you have done one. So if you did, it would say time now for this.
There's a real feeling that this is the best versus the best.
White's lost control. White has lost control completely.
How many more do you want?
Lift off for AJ!
This is The Voice.
Yes! Time for The Voice, our weekly feature where we're joined in the studio by the voice of boxing, Adam Smith, to take a look at the week's biggest stories. Smudger, how are you?
Hello, good. How are you doing?
You look very well.
Thank you. So do you, boys. I've missed you since last week. 7 days goes like that.
It's a long old time.
It does. Your hair looks good. It could look better though, you know.
Why is that?
Goldstein's golden paste should be.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so? Should I go where you go?
Usually I'd say I'll give you a pot, but I'll give you a little bit of a pot.
Why don't you give him a pot?
You don't need it. Look at him. Are you all right? You well? You look good. You look fresh.
Good. I am good. Yeah, it was a rough week last week with Ricky Hatton.
Of course.
And yeah, we had the Eubank Ben press conference, and the boxing world moves on, and yeah, lots happening as always. So yeah,
okay.
Day by day.
Well, listen, let's start with the latest episode of Talk Boxing, which is available now on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel, because Terence Crawford and Chris Eubank Jr.'s trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre, joined Simon Jordan, Spencer Oliver and Paul Smith on this week's episode. And he was asked about the future of Eubank Jr. after his rematch against Conor Benn in November.
You see him taking a world title shot, and do you see him
being a world champion? I know the stock answer is going to be yeah, but I'm trying to look into your eyes and get a real answer.
You know, I told him the other day, maybe it was yesterday or the day before, I said, man, once you get past this fight and you dominate this fight, they can't deny you fighting for a world title, you know. At 160, I believe he can be a world champion.
At 160?
At 160, I believe he can be a world champion.
Let me ask you this question, Adam. Out of the two of them, who's more likely to go on and become a world champion?
They both could. Eubanks, obviously, at the latter end of his career.
Yeah.
He's had his opportunities. He's good enough, I think, certainly to fight again for a world title and maybe win it. With Bomac now, that's an interesting move. Obviously, he's the man of the moment with Terence Crawford. Amir Khan spent some time with Bomac in the last stages of his career as well. Very, very good trainer. And you've got to listen carefully to what he says. But Conor Benn, going down the weights, could easily challenge for world titles. So I think the answer is both of them, but Conor is obviously younger, fresher. So let's see what happens on November the 15th. All eyes on the rematch and whether Ben can exact revenge or whether Eubank proves himself a little bit too good again. He certainly did down the stretch last time, but very interesting that he's brought McIntyre in. I just wonder about that £160 and again a few months on and the rehydration clause, which they still haven't seemingly accepted. That's what Ben Shalom was saying. Well, it seems to be confusing, Darren, doesn't it?
You know, it does seem confusing. I'm just looking at the 160 division middleweight, and you said he can be a champion. I'm looking at who's going to beat. Because there's some serious guys at 160, and even if he goes up to super middleweight.
Read out the list.
I mean, you've got Jamie Beck.
Yep, who's very good.
You've got Israel Landi Lara. He's decent.
Yeah,
and Carlos Adams.
Yeah, Carlos Adams, who beat Hamza Shiraz. I mean, I think Eubank's got a chance against him. So I think that Janibek is very, very good. But look, if he beats Ben again and it's 2-0, he's got to go for a world title. That's sort of all that was left. He wanted Canelo. Now we wait and see what happens with Canelo after the Crawford fight. And I think Eubank Jr., if he gets this win and there's a new lease of life maybe under Bomac, 2026, maybe finally he could become a world champion. But he's got to get past Conor Benn first. And Conor Benn, not just hungry for revenge, he believes he can win this because of what happened first time round, because he went 12 rounds at middleweight, up in class, after a long layoff. Some people fancy Ben in this.
Let me ask you, there's always controversy when these two get together. We've seen Eggate. There's always one of them slagging off the other one, right?
What was your first reaction at Eggate when you saw
I thought it was a cracking idea.
Yeah, very good.
Well,
happy Easter and all that.
I thought they're not yoking about. Right? But my question to you, in the last press conference...
How long do you spend working on these?
I was talking to Michelle about it. There was in the press conference last week, there was more slagging off, and a lot of it came from Chris Eubank Jr., As always. One, when Eddie Hearn was trying to talk about Ricky Hatton. Yeah. He shut him down, and I'll get your view on that in a sec. The other one was when he accused Matchroom or Eddie Hearn of blocking his ambulance. Yeah. We'll start with that one. What's actually the scenario when a boxing match is finished and there's... I've never been at the aftermath when people are trying to get a hospital. What happens? Because I assume there's no way. I can't imagine Eddie Hearn sat in a car just with the engine running, just blocking an ambulance to come out.
There's no way that would have happened.
So what was that all about?
There was a lot of traffic that night out of Tottenham.
Right.
I was there for a while afterwards. I went to see Conor in his dressing room because he went to hospital later. Eubank went first. So I wasn't there at the beginning part, but when I was there probably an hour after everything had finished, and it was really difficult to get out of the stadium. There was still like traffic out of car parks and stuff. So I think that there obviously was a real problem getting out that night.
Why do you think?
Of course, an ambulance should get straight there. Yeah. We know what happened with Michael Watson at White Hart Lane, of course, and it's all about that. Spencer Oliver sits in here every other day, and I was there when at the Royal Albert Hall when he was rushed to the London Neurological Hospital, and he had an hour to get onto the table to save his life, and that was a horrendous night. Fortunately, everything went well, and he came through and he made 100% recovery. But these things, okay, it wasn't that. It wasn't a brain injury. It was something that they just went for precautionary measures, I think, to hospital just to get them checked out. It was a pulsating 12-rounder. They were both shattered by the end of it. So, yeah, and they were rightly taken to hospital, but that has to be addressed. The ambulance should have got there in next to no time. But I think it probably was just the sheer weight of getting out of Tottenham that night. Don't know why.
So, Smudge, if Conor Benn was to win this fight, And I think potentially because of the age difference and the way the first fight went, if Conor Benn was to win it, do you think the next fight for both of them again is the third fight?
Has to be.
So again, they're waiting again for another opportunity to become world champion.
I think so, because the money will just be there, won't it, for a trilogy fight? This is the story. This is the fight. We talk about Eubank Ben or Joshua and Fury, these fights that seep into the casuals, into the football fans, and Tottenham will be banged out again and everyone will be watching it. Yeah. It's not a world title fight, but it's two very good fighters with the history of their fathers. We had the drama of Senior turning up last time, all four of them there. It's part of boxing history, legacy, storytelling, and I think if it's 1-1, there has to be a trilogy.
By the way, who do you think wins that fight? I'm guessing your view is going to change as we get closer, but right now, if it's tonight,
probably. You'd have to say Eubank's favourite going in because he won the first time and he won by 2 or 3 down the stretch at the end. But I think Conor Benn's got a better chance this time because he's felt Eubank for 12 rounds. Plus, a few months later, Eubank at that weight and a little bit older just adds a bit more jeopardy. But I'd say you have to lean slightly towards the guy that did it first time around. I mean, you look back at their fathers. Eubank won the first fight. They went into Old Trafford and it was a draw and it was very close. And a lot of people thought Ben won that one.
Bad decision there. Who do you want to win?
And we never got. Who do I want to win? I like them both.
I know, but
different. No, I like them both.
If they both had a party on the same night, whose party are you going to?
Conor Benn's.
Okay. I'll see you there. Let's turn our attention to Ben Whittaker, because reports today suggest that he's in talks with Ben Shalom over a return to the ring in November.
Yeah, it'd be good to see him back.
Yeah.
Love Ben Whittaker. What a character. He's star quality.
He was to begin with, right?
He is.
The last couple of fights, I haven't seen the showboating, which I really liked.
You like the showboating, yeah?
Yeah, of course I do. I love it.
I think he had a serious point to prove against Liam Cameron in Birmingham. You know, after what happened.
Great finish.
Fantastic finish. Never let Liam get into it, and it was a difficult night he had out in Riyadh, and I don't think they dealt with it particularly well afterwards. I think that he had to go away and have a good think. Obviously, he linked up with Andy Lee. He's come back, and he's made a point, and Ben's a great guy. He's a nice guy off camera.
We've met him a few times.
He's very dedicated and disciplined, and he's got obviously this showmanship qualities. And he's at the beginning. I think he was a bit Marmite. You love him or hate him, but I really like Ben, and I think that he can go all the way, and I think he could become that next star for British boxing. But the light heavyweight division is absolutely cram-packed. Frank Warren's got a lot of them. Ben's obviously got Ben Whittaker, Ben Shalom, and we need to get him out soon.
You say about Ben Whittaker, do you think that first fight against Liam Cameron almost humbled him a bit? Because we like him, we really like him.
Yeah, great kid.
But the first fight, it just felt like all of a sudden people started to go, well, hold on, maybe he's not as good as we thought he was.
I think he probably thought it would be easier than it was, and he got into it and found that Cameron really wanted it and had nothing to lose and was big and strong and tough. And I think, Ben had to get through a very difficult night. So, probably went back home, back to the gym, and just thought, do you know what? I've got to take this maybe even more seriously. But this kid has been training since he was a boy. He does work really hard outside of the sort of the fame and the glory and the big Instagram following and the fun stuff. But he really is a serious fighter. And look, there's question marks over whether he's got the power that some of the light heavyweights have. He's certainly got the skill set. And I think that he proved against Liam that when he's got a guy hurt, he's predatory as well. So I think Ben Whittaker can become a world champion. More importantly, I think he can become a real star for British sport.
I'll tell you what, with these light heavyweight, with these killers, Bivell's got 3 of the belts.
Look, Bivol and Betebi ever going to fight again? We think in 2026. Look, if we get that, if we get Ben Eubank 3, if you get AJ Fury, look at these fights that are lining up for next year already, and we've got so many more to get through this year. But it's not just those, it's the domestic light heavies.
Yeah.
Just, the Joshua Boatzis coming up, the Lyndon Arthurs, you've got so many. Callum Simpson might come up from super middleweight.
I was going to ask you about Boatzi. So he was with Ben Shalom, right, and Boxer, but they lost
with Frank now.
They lost their deal with Sky. How detrimental could that be for Ben Shalom and his boxing stable, do you think?
Well, I don't know, because Ben's got this BBC deal, which is a real statement, I guess. I mean, the big channel, terrestrial. But of course, you're looking at DAZN, who've got Eddie and Frank. You're looking at what Turki Al Sheikh's doing. You're looking at Netflix. So what the BBC going to do? How many fight nights are they going to have every year? Who are going to be the stars? He's got Adam Azim, he's got Ben Whittaker, he's got Fraser Clark, he's got Caroline Dubois, Callum Simpson, Lauren Price. He's got a fantastic stable that we built at Sky in that first couple of years, and now they're coming to their time. They were the Olympics cycle, that fantastic Tokyo cycle, and now they're coming into that point where they are either world champions like Caroline Dubois or very close like your Callum Simpsons, your Ben Whittakers in the next year or two. Adam Azim could be the star of all of them. That fight against Dalton Smith has to happen. That's a massive fight for 2026. So, yeah, look, there's huge amounts that Ben has with this BBC deal. So it'll be fascinating to see what happens. We're waiting to hear an announcement of when the first one is.
We're going to have a quick break. You're going to stay with us for the next 4 hours?
However long you want.
Okay, I mean, it says 30 minutes, but if we can get 4 hours, we will. More from the three of us right after this. Live or Drive on talkSPORT. Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent, and the voice of boxing, Adam Smith, is with us in the studio. Still to come, be asking whether England are anywhere near having a Ballon d'Or winner. Just quickly, Arsenal expect Noni Madueke to miss about 6 to 8 weeks with the knee injury. We wish him well with that. Right, time now for this.
Couldn't believe he got a yellow card for that. The game's gone.
Honestly, I've seen my Sunday League team defend better than our back line. Welcome to Sorry, not that. Moni fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Yeah, it's time now to hear from Dylan Orr. Dylan Orr, yeah, my mistake. Friends at Paddy Power, who's got something he wants to get off his chest in this week's Moni Fans feature. Dylan's reputation as being a bit of a moaner is well established. Let's find out what he's got his monometer needle moving this week.
Hey lads, my moan this week is all about United and how Ruben Amorim has got himself maybe another week or two in the job after beating a 10-man, clinging on to a victory against a 10-man Chelsea. I know it was levelled up to 10-man apiece. It would have been a very different fixture had Chelsea not had their keeper sent off after a couple of minutes. I think Amorim needs to adapt. I know we've been saying this for a long time, but a lot of it comes to the transfer policy as well. You look at their back five at the weekend, it's the same back five they had last year. If I was a United fan, I'd be going mad at that. If I was a United fan, I'd be slightly disappointed to have won that game at the weekend, because if they'd lost it, I'm sure there'd be serious calls for Amorim to be replaced.
It's a good old moan, but we've got some things we want to get off our chests as well. Can we out-moan the moaner? Make sure you join us after 6 to find out.
Moni fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Right, let's move on. Let's talk about another fight taking place in November. It sees Jake Paul against Gervonta Davis in an exhibition fight. We won't play the audio because we haven't got time, but in the audio, Jake Paul is alluding to the fact that he's not going to get any credit in the sport of boxing until he gets a belt. I personally don't think he'll ever get a belt because I think the gulf between proper boxers and YouTubers thinking they are proper boxers is gigantic.
Well, we'll find out. Because he's going to do everything he can to get to that position.
But doesn't he have to fight a real fighter at his weight to win a belt?
He's got this most bizarre fight with Gervonta Davis, exhibition, obviously. I mean, Gervonta Davis is a lightweight and one of the pound-for-pound best fighters in the world. Seemed to not want to carry on and then announces this big fight with Jake Paul, what, up at 190 pounds? It's extraordinary. And it's ending up in Miami on November the 14th, and we will be watching.
It's an exhibition fight, right?
Yes.
Does that mean you're not allowed to knock your opponent out?
I think the rules are that... No, they've got 3 judges at ringside who have to make a decision at the end of it, but I don't know if a knockout or a knockdown can affect that. Not sure.
It's laughable, right?
That is laughable, that, if you can't knock him out.
No, but just the fact that these
I think you can. I think they're saying if it goes the distance, there has to be a winner with an exhibition fight. I think an exhibition fight doesn't count maybe on the record officially, but I think, yeah, there must be a knockout.
Why do you think he won't fight anyone?
There must be a knockout, because if it goes the distance, there's 3 judges.
Yeah.
So.
Why do you think Jake Paul refuses to fight anyone of his weight class that's a decent boxer?
Because Jake Paul is trying to do something no one's ever done before in a different way. He's trying to bring attention to himself, his brand, his women fighters, which is fantastic, by the way. And he's trying to find a way to get to a world title challenge. And it's fighting these obscure fights. Mike Tyson, odd. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., odd. Gervonta Davis, double odd. But they're making a ton of money. Huge amount of people are going to watch it. And it's going to be fascinating to see this huge guy against this little fella, the little fella who's so much better than him, but may not get near him or could get in and out and raid him. Who knows? I mean, the power that Jake Paul's got in comparison is just ridiculous. But Gervonta Davis is 10 times the fighter that Jake Paul is. But I think Jake Paul can find a way to a world title shot. I think they'll do that. I think Nikisa and him will find a way.
My only thing with that is that with Jake Paul is that I've only seen him fight one professional boxer, and that was Tommy Fury, and he got beat. Now, Tommy, no disrespect, isn't great. There's levels, and he beat him. So I just don't see. I don't think there's any easy route, certainly in that division.
But he does train hard. He has. Look, I have respect for every single person that puts on those gloves and gets in the ring, and he's got a dream. Let him go for it, and let's see if he...
I just think it's embarrassing.
I think it could end badly.
I think it's embarrassing.
If he fought AJ, Smudge, AJ
should knock him out in a round.
In a round,
of course.
Yeah,
but Gervonta Davis if it was a level playing field, same thing.
Yeah, true. I think he would still knock him out, even though he's so small.
I think he can. But then Jake Paul lands one right hand.
No, that would never happen.
It probably won't.
It would never happen.
So what happens? Javonte Davis wins on points?
Yeah, I was just being told by my producer it doesn't count towards their record, but there can be a knockout.
Yeah, that's what I think. Right. It has to be. There has to be a knockout, otherwise people wouldn't watch it. They wouldn't just see it.
I'll tell you what.
Mind you, I thought that Tyson and Jake Paul, when they fought, it was like.
I'll tell you how I view his fights. Right? There's a comedian I think in the 80s, might have been 70s, called Andy Kaufman, very famous comedian. It was in Taxi. Right? He went into wrestling, but he only wrestled women. Right? And it was laughable. He was like, I'm the best wrestler in the world. And he fought he would only fight women because he knew he'd lose, right? That's what this is. He will only fight people that either have retired, that aren't boxers, or different weights.
So why,
and while he's fighting these people, he actually genuinely believes, I'm sure he does, that one day he'll get a shot at world title. If any governing body, I know it's all about money, if any governing body give him a chance to win a belt, I think they should be embarrassed.
Yeah, look, Saturday I'm in Sheffield, right? GBM show, real quality trade boxing. Ben Crocker, Sean McComb, Ticey Gallagher, Ellie Halliwell, British Commonwealth titles. Fantastic, fair.
Yeah.
But how many people outside the trade know about it? And it will be a great little show on DAZN. However, this is Jake Paul, Javonte Davis, Netflix, November 14th. Do you know what? People are going to be watching it.
I know they will.
The younger generation are going to be watching
People watch anything now.
Of course. Entertainment, in quotes.
You've been entertaining as always. Are you in the studio next week? I much prefer it. Were you with us?
Yeah, I'll come in.
Good, okay. Always a pleasure and an honour to see you. Thanks, Smudger. We're going to have a break. When we come back, we'll be asking the question, Ballon d'Or. Is it any good? 03717 223344. You can have yours. Say right after this, live and drive on talkSPORT.
Corinthian Casuals are a team in the Combined Counties League Premier Division South. Despite that, they're one of the most important clubs in world football. Here's why. The club was formed in 1939 as the result of a merger between Corinthians FC and Casuals FC. Now, Corinthians FC were founded in the late 1800s when the FA's top brass were sick of getting pumped by Scotland every time they played them. As a result, a man called Nicholas Lane Jackson set up an amateur side which would bring in the best players who could all play for the national side. And it worked. It wasn't long before England were dominating the international fixtures they played, and it was largely down to Corinthians. In fact, in 1894 and 1895, they played consecutive games where Corinthians provided the entire England 11. But the thing is, the players refused to play professional football. They didn't believe in it. They wanted to spread the values of sportsmanship, competition, and played for the love of the game. It also helped that most of the players were Oxbridge graduates who didn't need the money. But instead of entering the league and cup competitions, they played exhibition football and toured the world, bringing the beautiful game with them. And it was this which spread the game throughout the world and made it so popular. Most famously, in 1910, they travelled to Brazil. And the locals in Sao Paulo were so impressed, they started their own team under the same name. Yes, the same Corinthians who won the FIFA Club World Cup in 2021, one of the biggest football teams in Brazil. Now, they were global superstars, and despite not being professional, Corinthians drew in the crowds. Everybody wanted to play them, everybody wanted to watch them. So much so, they regularly played the winners of the FA Cup in what eventually became the Community Shield, winning most of the time. They actually inflicted Manchester United's worst defeat, 11-3, a record which still stands to this day. Now, fast forward to today, Corinthian Casuals still don't pay their staff or players. The ethos of sportsmanship is still at the heart of everything that they do. And even though they're a side in the lower leagues, if you make the trip to King George's Field in Tolworth just off the A3, you'll most likely bump into Brazilian Corinthians fans who often make the pilgrimage across the globe just to watch their founding team play.
Welcome back to our number 2 of Andy Goldstein's Drive Time show with me, of course, the star of Andy Goldstein, and someone that's kicking everything under the desk is Darren Bent.
Because you don't look like a sportsman.
No, you don't. Still to come, we'll have the first of our brand new feature, The Office Debate. Producer Joe has been bigging it up all morning. But now, this man is officially the best player in the world.
Pulls it back for Dembele! And they've done it now! Ousmane Dembele sends the 9 men of PSG into the semi-finals.
I think Dembele is having probably his best season so far. I think his name is on the Ballon d'Or as well at the end of the season.
He comes short, he's linking it, he's taking people on. He's also there lending himself out to the left, to the right.
Dembele's through, and Dembele scores! 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. 2 goals in 2 minutes.
Yeah, PSG's Ousmane Dembele was named as the winner of the 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony in Paris last night. He scored 35 goals, made 14 assists in 53 matches last season as PSG won the Champions League, the league title and the French Cup. The French football expert Julien Laurent joined the breakfast show this morning. He said Dembele was a worthy winner.
Yeah, I think so. Well-deserved, incredible season, especially the second half of it from December onwards, Ali and I were lucky enough to be at a lot of the Champions League matches for PSG through that period, and he was just unplayable at times. The season of his life, really, one of the best seasons ever for a French footballer. When you think about the goals, 37, the assists, 15, but everything else that he did on the pitch, between the pressing and counter-pressing, the leadership, an incredible transformation, really, for a player that many has written off really in the past, and that is a great story of resilience and perseverance, I think.
At least he's not biased. So just to recap, so Dembele got 35 goals and 14 assists in 53.
Yeah.
Right? Harry Kane, 41 goals, so 6 more, 14 assists, the same, in 51 games, in 2 less games. I mean, I don't know what the idea of the Ballon d'Or is. Are you looking at stats, or do you just go for an individual award? Do you go, well, he did win the Champions League, so we'll give it to... Make your mind up.
No, but I think he was an integral part of that team that won the Champions League, so that's why he's...
I mean, Kane was an integral part of Bayern Munich when they won Bundesliga. Ousmane Dembele is not the best player on the planet.
No, but my point is they won the Champions League, not the Bundesliga, because he won the French League. But...
Yeah, he won the French League.
He won the Champions League.
I know, but...
But what?
Well, Harry Kane is a player. I know. My point is, to win the Champions League, you have a good team.
Yeah.
But it's an individual award.
Yeah, but
Ballon d'Or is the best player.
Yeah, okay, but
I don't know why I went French there.
when Messi won the World Cup, he wasn't the best player that year. He won the World Cup, so that's why he got it.
I know, but that's an anomaly.
Okay.
Because it's Messi and it was his line and all that nonsense, World Cup. And I just think that Harry Kane's a better... I think Harry Kane's a better player. His record confirms that.
No, listen, I get it.
See, the year you said Messi, Erling Haaland won the treble and scored over 50 goals.
Yeah.
Now, that year, who was the better player? Was it Messi in a team he helped win the World Cup?
Yeah.
Or was it Haaland in a team that he helped win the treble and was top goal scorer on the planet?
Yeah, no, listen, I get that. Honestly, I get that. But it's just, I've got no argument. Because for me, there was no standout. I mean, Kvaratskhelia I thought was brilliant for them as well.
Yeah.
But
there was no standout. You're right.
When you win the Champions League and you have a remarkable run like he did, Ousmane Dembele, then I think he probably does deserve it. Yes, Harry Kane's numbers are better, but then for all those numbers, what have you got to show for it? Bundesliga and what did he win? I think domestic German Cup, was it potentially? I mean, I
don't know.
Maybe not even that.
No.
So I'm thinking Dembele won most of the things.
No, who's a better player?
Yeah, I get it, Harry Kane, but Dembele on instance was brilliant. Last season he was incredible, like Dembele, incredible. And do you know what it is? Maybe with Harry Kane, because he puts up these numbers all the time, people get a little bit like, what, he scored 40 goals, and do you know what I mean? It sounds ridiculous.
I don't know. I'd like to think that's not.
Well, how many times have we spoke about Harry Kane on this show? And look, even the top message: Harry Kane flopped in the Champions League.
Well, he didn't. He scored more goals in the Champions League than Dembele. I know, but he scored more goals.
Yeah, but I mean...
No, but that's a fact.
Yeah, I get that. But the Ballon d'Or, I still like it. I still think it does carry a little bit of weight.
I don't.
And I know, but I think people sway that argument whatever way they want to sway it. So when I use it, when we're having a discussion and people talk about Michael Owen, that people's argument is saying, yeah, but look who he beat to win it. Like you didn't give the answer.
Yeah, Oliver Kahn.
And who's the other one? You didn't give it out.
A fellow with one name. I can't remember what it was.
Kaka?
Yes. Well done.
Was it Kaka?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. People go, oh, but, like, do you know what I mean? But I think if you win the Ballon d'Or, it's fair play, and I think he was brilliant. Do you know what's mad though is that I was looking again, and I was looking at some of the years, the Ballon d'Or, right?
Yeah.
So this 2005 Ballon d'Or list, right?
There's going to be Ronaldinho somewhere.
Right. He won it.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I know how your brain works.
He won it. 2005. Right. This is the list down to.
I'm try and guess.
I'll go down to 18th.
No. I'm not going to guess that.
Now, do you know what? I'll give you right. So 20th on this list in 2005.
What, the same list?
This is the same.
You've got top 20 of 2005.
Right. This is top 20. Cristiano was 20. So,
wow.
Right. He was 20. So 1 was Dino. 2 was Lampard.
Wow. Okay. Amazing.
3 was Gerrard.
Yeah.
4 Thierry. 5 Shevchenko. 6 Maldini. 7 Adriano.
God, do you remember him? I forgot about him. He played for Inter, didn't he?
Yep. 8 Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
I tell you what, he's done well as a Chelsea owner.
Yeah. Kaka, 9.
Yeah.
Joint 10, Etu, John Terry. 12th, Jorginho. 13th, Claude Makélélé. Then you had Riquelme. Argentina. Oh my God, he was so good, Riquelme. Then you had like Petr Cech, Drogba, Ballack. Zidane was 18th. Buffon was 19th.
That's nuts, isn't it? Well, I've got the list here in front of me. The highest ranked English player this year was Cole Palmer. He was 8th. Kane didn't even make the top 10. Bellingham was down to 23. So, I mean, would you? I love Cole Palmer, and I've said he's a genius. Is he the 8th best player in the world?
Well, Kane should have been above him, I think.
Yeah.
Based on last season. But then he won the Club World Cup and he was integral.
See, Club World Cup. What a nothing thing to win.
It wasn't nothing.
Oh, it was.
Okay,
mate.
it wasn't nothing because a lot of the big hitters played their best players.
It don't matter, mate. It don't matter. Okay, well, Man United beat the world champions at the weekend. What does that tell you about the Club World Cup?
You beat the world champions.
Man United beat the world champions at the weekend.
Chelsea, yeah, potentially, yeah.
Just makes a mockery of that competition.
It doesn't make a mockery, but
it does. Mate, for 4 years, Chelsea are the world champions. No, thank you. They're not.
No, but they won the competition.
Load of rubbish.
No, I wouldn't say it's a load of, I think this
has turned into a load of rubbish, Ballon d'Or, personally. I don't think it holds any weight. Maybe it's because Messi and Ronaldo were winning it, and you've got the best players on the world, in the world that you've never seen anyone get close to.
But just
Messi, Ronaldo, Messi, brilliant.
Even with them two, when one of them hit, I don't know, 40 goals in a season, people would go, oh, he's had an off year.
Yeah.
And 40.
Yeah.
But we became so accustomed to those guys scoring 60 and above. I mean, in one calendar year, I'm pretty sure Messi scored, was it 92?
Yeah, in my head, I've got 93, but either way, yeah.
I mean, that there just doesn't sound normal.
No.
In a calendar year.
No.
And you've had a couple months off.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And he's at 92.
That's nuts, isn't it? In the world we live in now, right? Do you honestly think the Ballon d'Or means anything other than just a pat on the back and a little ceremony?
Nah, I think it carries weight, man.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think if you look on your mantelpiece and you've got a Ballon d'Or there.
Yeah, to that person. I don't think football fans care about it. I think
football fans might not.
I think there are certain things football fans, unless your player wins it. I don't think anyone really cares about the Club World Cup unless you're Chelsea. I don't think anyone really cares about the Ballon d'Or unless you've got a player.
Nah, so I think the Club World Cup was a good competition. I think a lot of the big boys.
Who got beaten in the last 4?
Sent their best players.
Who was in the semis?
So you had PSG.
Yeah, and Chelsea. Yeah,
and Chelsea in the final. You had PSG beat. They smashed someone in the semi-final.
It don't matter because you can't remember.
Yeah, but you can't remember the World Cup semi-final.
Yeah, but I can't remember yesterday.
No, but that's not an excuse. You're saying I can't remember the Club World Cup. The Euros then just been. Who was the last 4?
England.
Yeah, who got?
Spain.
Yep. And there's my point. Don't tell him, Joe.
Yeah, but I've got a bad memory. That's not a good argument.
No, but you started the argument.
No, but you're the knowledge of football. You're the fountain.
I've asked you. So the Euros.
No, but you can't throw my argument back.
Euros, please.
No, but my point is, this is my point, that you can remember who's in the Euros. So you should be able to remember other things, and you can't. That's my point.
No, but I can.
Go on, who got to the final of the Euros? The semi-finals of the Euros?
So France.
Yeah.
Got beat by Spain.
Right. And England beat...
And England...
Who did we beat? Holland? There you go.
Okay, okay. And what happened?
Oh, that was good for me.
What happened in the game? Who scored the winner?
It was either Ollie Watkins or Cole Palmer.
Ollie Watkins.
Okay, fine. Oh, Palmer scored in the final.
Yeah. See,
that's my point. We remember it.
Memory's not bad. That bad.
Who scored in the semi-finals of the Club World Cup?
The semis? Dembele.
You've just made that up.
I have.
He probably did.
I think
Doué got the Ballon d'Or.
Doué scored.
Just to show our hands in the gallery there, does anyone actually care about the Ballon d'Or? No arms go. Look, both of them shaking their head.
No, I do. I like it.
You don't? Okay, let me ask you this. It was on telly last night. Did you watch it?
No, because I was busy.
What were you doing?
Watching Millwall versus Watford.
There you go.
No, but listen, that's bread and butter.
That's a prime example.
No, but hey, Joe, that's bread and butter, right?
You
Millwall Watford.
Just shot yourself.
No, I haven't.
You're watching Millwall Watford rather than work out who was crowned greatest player on the planet.
No, that was going to pop up on my phone. But I like to watch Millwall Brentford. Millwall Watford.
You just proved my point. Millwall Watford over the greatest player ever. This season,
well,
this season, celebrated.
Some things are better to watch.
Millwall
for the purpose of the show.
I'll write that down because I forget it.
I'm watching Millwall Watford.
Millwall Watford, rather than see who's crowned greatest player on the planet.
Because I thought we might do EFL, a little EFL corner. Plus, do you know what I mean? So
Millwall Watford,
yeah,
overseeing the greatest player on the planet crowned.
I think. Have
you ever watched it? Have you ever watched Ceremony?
Have you?
Liar.
A fair few times.
Liar.
You have.
What channel?
What? Oh, no, but I've got the UEFA app on my phone. Have.
You've never watched it?
I've got the UEFA app on my phone.
Swear on your kid's life. No, see? You've never watched my point.
I think I have.
We don't care.
I do care.
You lie.
But I prefer to watch Millwall Watford.
Watford, yeah. Okay. What do you make of the Ballon d'Or? Does it hold any weight whatsoever? Maybe you disagree with both of us. I know Bentley agrees with me.
I don't.
You could have your say 03717223344. Is Ousmane Dembele really the best player on the planet? Talks for me, Andy Goldstein, and the fella next to me watched Millwall-Watford last night.
Yep, great game.
Rather than Ballon d'Or. Still to come, we'll have our first round of our brand new feature, The Office Debate. Just quickly, Liverpool and Barcelona interested in signing Atletico Madrid striker Julian Alvarez next summer. Good luck with that. And a reminder, in an hour and 10 minutes, my Goldstein's No Googling is unbelievable question. Unbelievable question. You won't get it. But now we'll take your calls. How far away is an English player from winning the Ballon d'Or? Or do you even care about it? Let's go to John, Liverpool fan. John, boy.
Hi, how you doing, boys?
I'm good, man. How are you today? You all right?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Good. What would you like to say, John?
I completely agree with you, Andy. I think this Ballon d'Or is not worth it anymore. I don't think it's got any real credibility. I think a lot of the top players aren't as fussed by it. I think you get people like Trent, who probably are, but it's just lost all its credibility. You look at Rafinha and Salah, the numbers they put up this season, and not even in the top four. Kane as well.
Salah finished fourth, didn't he?
Yeah, but not top three. I mean, he did something no other player's done in the toughest league in the world, and he's not even in the top three. And don't get me wrong, I rate Yamal and Dembele, but they're not 1 and 2. They're really not for this year.
I mean, Dembele was unbelievable in the chat. I mean, he was incredible over all competitions.
But it's always the best team that gets the player.
Yeah,
it's the team that wins the Champions League. And if you look at the winners from last night across all categories, they were all from PSG. They weren't from any other team. It's just like the Champions League matters, and that's it.
John, would you fall in love more with the competition if Mohamed Salah won it or a Liverpool player won it?
Look, I think that's obvious. It's like you said about the Club World Cup. Your team wins it, you want to celebrate it, right? But I would have more respect for it if someone like Rafinha won it last year, because what he did was unbelievable. And I just think some of the other players, Virgil van Dijk at 28 is just a joke. It's just, he was unbelievable last season.
No, the biggest robbery. The biggest robbery ever in Ballon d'Or history is when Thierry didn't win it, and they give it to Nedved.
No, that's not the biggest one.
That's bigger than Lewandowski.
No, it's not.
It is.
Mate, Lewandowski didn't win it.
Yeah, but that's my point. So at least he can go, well, no one won it. They put Nedved ahead of Thierry. let me find you these numbers, Andy. If I found you these numbers, you'd say it's a robbery.
How did that happen? Who's done that?
He was.
How'd they do that?
You know what? I'm gonna find
Pavel Nedved, yeah?
I'm gonna, it's annoying me that much now.
What year are we talking?
That year was 2003. I'll give you the comparisons.
Do that. Over 20 years later, it's still great. Ryan is a Man City fan. Hi, Ryan.
How we doing, fellas? You okay?
I'm great, man. How are you today? You all right? You well?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad.
What would you like to say?
It's a popularity contest at the end of the day. It's not who the best player is. It's who the journalists basically want to win it. It's the same as when Modric won it when he dragged Croatia to the final of the World Cup. I think I've seen a stat. He had 4 goals and 11 assists. Ronaldo had over 50 goals and assists, didn't win it.
Yeah.
Ribery did the same when he won the treble with Bayern. He got over 50 goals and assists, and Ronaldo won it again. It's just a popularity contest at the end of the day.
No, potentially. Listen, I get it.
No, not potentially.
But I was glad when Rodri won it, because I thought he was brilliant. And that particular period where he'd done it for Spain, done it for Man City.
Was he the best player on the planet?
Yeah, he was the most influential.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, but influential and best are two different things. You could have the best player.
I know, that's why I asked.
Yeah, but I think influential is more important than best.
Well, what is the Ballon d'Or winner? What does that signify to you?
I think the most influential and a bit of both.
Okay. Was he the worthy winner?
Yes, he was. Rodri was that year.
Okay.
Also, I got the stats here.
You're not letting it go, everyone.
Nedved, 14 goals. This is over the season.
How's he won it then?
2-3, 14 goals, 17 assists. Yeah?
Okay, 31.
Right. Henry, 32 goals. I haven't started with the assists yet. 28 assists.
No.
I swear to you.
Well, how's that happened?
Right,
what did Pavel never win that season? He must have won something big.
So Juventus won Serie A, and they reached the Champions League final, which they lost to AC Milan.
So won the league title.
Yeah. Thierry Arsenal exceptionally, he was very good. He was very good, but they lost.
No, what did he win? Forget very good. It's not a maths test.
Nothing.
Nothing. That's why.
No, but come on.
But that's my point. That's my point. It's like Ousmane Dembele.
It was individual award, individual stats.
Let's go to... Oh, God, my eyes are so bad. I'm going to... What is it? Brogan. What a good name that is. Hello, Brogan.
Hello, you okay?
I'm good, man. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you.
What have you phoned up to say, Brogan?
So I just think, do you not think that it should be based on a point system? So, for example, if an attacker scores a goal, they get 5 points. But in the same breath, if a winger or midfielder gets an assist, they also get 5 points. And if a defender gets a clean sheet, they get 5 points. Now, when they go into Champions League games, those points are doubled. So say a goal is worth 10 points, or in the Europa League, it's worth 7 points. And at the end of the season, tally all the points up, and whoever's got the most wins the Ballon d'Or.
Well, I mean, you could have a scenario where someone scores 50 goals in the Championship.
Yeah, so those points will be lower than the points in, say, the Premier League or the Championship.
Listen, I think it's a great idea to have a point system, so it's undeniable.
Yeah, but how do you do a point system? In
told you.
No, in terms of different leagues.
Yeah, but
because the Premier League is a lot harder than say the French league.
Answer that one, Brogan.
Yeah, so I don't think the French league's any good anyway. I think anyone listening would agree with that. So
French people
because they are France's top league, and I believe they're in the top 5 leagues, it would be a top points. Whereas someone in the Championship or League One, you're talking like 1 point. But then when these bigger teams play in the Champions League or Europa League, obviously the points are doubled. And obviously the more games you play, the more goals you score, assists, clean sheets, the lot.
Love it.
All gets padded up.
You know what would be lovely to do? You've got a bit of homework now, Brogan, right? Can you do those sums for me over the whole of last season?
What about goalkeeper?
And throw me up tomorrow with the
What about goalkeeper?
And the goalkeepers. Yeah, clean sheet.
Goalkeeper, clean sheets, wouldn't it? It'd just be higher
Yeah, but
points.
clean sheet doesn't necessarily mean that you're the best goalkeeper. You might have the best back four.
That's a good point.
I don't get paid to make the decisions. I just thought it was a good idea.
No, it was a good idea, but Benny has got a very good point. If you had a great back four and every week you made no saves, but you clean sheet, you're getting maximum points.
Yeah, but you would. That's just how it is. But do you not think that the Ballon d'Or at the moment is based on the people who are voting's favourite?
Yeah.
Potentially.
In a way, it makes it more fair instead of just attacker. And obviously, I know Rodri won it last year, but it makes it more fair for defenders or keepers to win it.
I'll tell you what we should have. How about this programme, right? That every country votes for their own Ballon d'Or winner. England vote for theirs, as in you got to play the Premier League. France vote for theirs, got to play in Ligue 1, and so on. And then when you've got every league's winner, you put your candidates up. So there's like 8 winners of each league, and then we all vote.
Yeah, but that makes more sense, don't you?
That's
I think it should be a public vote.
It should be.
Because am I right in saying it's journalists that vote?
It's journalists, it's captains, it's and managers from the national team. Yeah.
Yeah, you are. I feel like that is very biased.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
Great call. Thanks for that.
By the way, Arsenal won the FA Cup that year.
You're not letting it go, are you?
No, Thierry. Come on, I've just read you this.
No, that's nuts. That is nuts.
Do you know what's another nuts
Who comes
one?
third that year?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care about third.
No, I know you don't. Okay.
Do you know what's mad though? Remember when Modric won it?
Yes, not too long ago.
Messi scored 51 goals that season.
See?
26 assists.
See, Modric, unbelievable, but I've never, ever thought Modric was the best player in the world, ever. Don't get me wrong. What a player. I've never thought he was the best in the world.
Oh, no, at one point I thought he was one of the best midfield players.
Why not? There you go.
I mean, he's influential.
Okay, not the best. Still to come, we'll be asking who needs to win the Carabao Cup the most. But first, it's time for No Googling. Earlier in the show, we discussed the strong start to the season from the Premier League new boys. We want to know, in 38 games in a season, what's the highest amount of points that a team has been relegated with? And who was it? That's a good question. In a 38-game season, what's the highest amount of points a team has been relegated with? And who was it? The answer to that and loads more coming up live on Drive and talkSPORT in seconds. Stay where you are. We'll come and get you.
Ricky Bird leaves behind a legacy of sportsmanship, humility and joy, and a legion of admirers across generations. Yorkshire have confirmed with profound sadness the legendary former umpire has died aged 92. A national treasure, they say, known not only for his umpiring excellence, but also for his eccentricities and warmth. He'll be remembered, in their words, as one of the greatest characters in Yorkshire's history. We're reliably informed Arsenal will be without Noni Madueke for around 2 months. The Gunners winger has a knee injury, but it's not believed to be involved with any ACL damage. Newcastle's Johan Visser doesn't need surgery on his knee and should be fit after the international break. Eddie Howe's admitted players are catching up after losing Isak.
You're forming your partnerships and team relationships as you start the season. Really, they're formed. I think we're in that position now where we're going to have to do it as we play, but I've got no issue with doing that. I've done it before.
Elsewhere, we understand Aston Villa's transfer dealmaker Monchi is set to leave his job as president of football operations. It's a blow to Unai Emery on top of Villa's difficult start to the season. And we've heard this morning Harry Kane and Virgil van Dijk should have been much higher up in the Ballon d'Or rankings. Ousmane Dembele burst into tears as he picked up 2025's award. Simon Jordan says the award has morphed into something different since the Messi and Ronaldo years.
Because of broadcasting, because of what's happened in sport and entertainment around sport, and the fact that sport is such all-consuming now, it's not surprising that an award like this has become show business. It's become the Oscars of
absolutely
football.
Hey, Adam, I must say, you wear some lovely trainers today.
Oh, don't push me.
Why?
Because if the company don't sort it out, I'll name them, shame them tomorrow, and then I'll tell everyone on my Instagram forever not to use this company to buy trainers.
But I will continue to use them.
Oh, well, fine. If you
shout out StockX.
If you want to go down that way, yeah. I mean, I've had a horrific experience with them. They sent me fake trainers.
No, they're not fake.
Well, they are. There's no proof they're real.
I think they're just used.
Okay, well, either way, they're not the trainers that they said they were. I am seething. Multi-million-pound company taking money off people like me.
I feel for you.
Oh.
But you think the worst part about it, you thought they were supposed to. You thought they were supposed to look like that.
I don't know, but that's my point.
I thought
my trust is in a company.
I taught you better than that.
Well, where were you? My trust. It's not your fault. My trust is in a company.
When you got them,
the consumer.
Usually, you take a picture of them and you go, "Benny, what do you think?"
I've never done that.
You have done it a couple of times.
A couple.
And nothing.
Well, I just assume the people selling me. Hold on. I just assume the people selling me the trainer have done their due diligence.
Well, listen. One thing I always try to teach you.
Yeah.
As you being a novice.
Yeah.
When the trainer comes to your house.
Right.
The sneaker.
Right, well, if you want to go down there, we will.
No,
Why is there a tag on them? Why is there a tag on them?
Listen to me, right? You always open the box.
Yeah.
You look at them, you inspect them. Before you put them on your feet and go, I like these, you either put them back in the box or you then lace them.
Right.
You didn't do that.
Right. You're different to me. Everyone's different. I expect that when a box of shoes turn up and it's got a tag on, someone's checked them for me.
Well, that's you being...
I'm going to shut you down from Chinatown.
Ooh.
Coming for you. Boy, I'm angry now. It's not just me that's getting done. It's a lot of people.
I know people that work there as well.
Oh. Maybe why don't you put me in contact with them?
They've always looked after me. Sent me a nice gift package the other day.
Okay, that's nice. I hope it's... Before we ask a question, why are you winding me up like that? Why are you winding me up like that? Before the break, I asked a question. In a 38-game season, what is the highest amount of points that a team has been relegated with? Who was it? Annoyingly, it wasn't Arsenal. 42 points, West Ham.
I remember that.
That team, I saw that team on Instagram the other day. That midfield was, in fact, the attacking options in that was in Di Canio,
Defoe,
Carrick, Joe Cole. Frightening.
Is that the one West Brom? Brian Robson. And they lift up, he's West Brom manager, and they lift up Kieran Richardson. Is that then, that year?
I don't know what you're talking about. He's just talking in bullet.
No, there was a year where West Ham went down with that many points.
Right.
But West Brom, so I'm sure West Brom survived.
I don't know that. Still to come, we're asking who needs to win the Carabao Cup the most this season. But now, tomorrow night over on talkSPORT 2, you can hear live commentary of Forest and their return to European football after 30 years away. Wow. They got Real Betis in the Europa League tomorrow, still searching for their first win under their new manager, Ange Postecoglou. The captain, Ryan Yates, he's been speaking exclusively to talkSPORT's Max Scott ahead of tomorrow's game, and he said the players are ignoring the noise around the club right now.
It's a responsibility of myself and the senior players in the dressing room to try and not look back, not look forward too much, just live in the present. Take each training session as it comes, each meeting, loads more information, and just try and live through it day by day and not, try and shut out the noise. A vastly experienced manager that's won everywhere he's been, and you just have to buy into that process as quickly as possible. One of the first things he said to us was, lads, it's going to take a little bit of time, but the more of us who can buy into the process of how I want to do things, the quicker we're going to get results. And I couldn't agree more with what he said. And it's a responsibility of mine and the senior players to, really tell the lads that, keep them on that journey. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's really exciting.
It's going to take a bit of time. How much time? It's been an awful start for Big Ange at Forest.
I wouldn't say awful, but it's not been great. I mean, awful is a bit of a...
Well, what would you class it as?
Yeah, I know they got...
What would you class it as?
Smashed by... Yeah, it's not been a great start, no.
It's been awful.
Yeah. I mean, the Swansea one was like, oh.
Yeah, awful.
The Arsenal one, that could happen. So that there's... You can't go...
No,
and
that was his first game.
But yeah, so...
Yeah, fine.
But and then a point against Burnley.
Yeah.
So...
Awful start.
It's not been the best of starts, but...
How important
I just think they're caught in transition at the minute, because it's a big difference between Nuno and Ange.
Huge.
Like, massive. So I think he's going to have to find a way of... We know how Ange is going to play, but I was listening to him speak, I think, when he first got the job, and I think towards the end at Spurs, he did adapt a little bit. He changed one or two little things, small little details, I think.
Like what?
Like how expansive they were, the amount of men they were committing forward. Like, I do think they were a bit more defensively sound, yeah. Not as gun-ho as they were when he first got the job.
Do you think he'd succeed?
Well, it depends what succeed is.
Well, great question. What is it at Forest, first season?
I mean, this is where I'm a little bit with Marinakis. He sacked Nuno after they finished 7th, was it? Last season, 7th?
They were top 4 for a long time.
Right, but I just think they ran out of gas at the wrong time.
I agree.
Right? If they were to finish, because at the minute there's 15th, if they finish 10th and then do okay in Europe.
Like last 16?
Last 16, like they get through the group phase, but then they go out. Yes, it's been almost a success. Like, he's taken one step forward in Europe, but not in the Forest 10th. For me, that's a step backwards.
Okay. Well, listen, that game is tomorrow night. So, of course, on tomorrow's show, we'll build up to it and you can have your say on that. As always, on the normal number. Stick it in your phone. Save it as Bentley and Goldstein at work. 0371 722 3344. Right, time now for this.
What's the best superpower?
Are there more screens or windows in the world? How long would it take to drink all the water in the world?
Would you rather have 4 arms or 4 legs?
What's the best point? How many ants could win a fight against a man?
The Office Debate on Drive.
This is amazing. Amazing idea from producer Joe and the gang. This is our brand new feature, The Office Debate, where Bentley and I will discuss the hard-hitting topics that have been debated over the last week or so here at talkSPORT Towers. So this actually happened. So we've got normal offices behind us. Yep. I know people look and listen to talkSPORT and think, telly and radio and all that. But behind us, trust me, it's like any office out there.
Yeah.
There's desks, there's chairs, there's computers.
It's really? Let me write that down.
A normal
offices,
chairs. Well, just explain to people because they think maybe TV and radio is different. All right?
What's my pen, please?
Honestly, what is... So this week's topic, of all the Premier League... This is a great one. Of all the Premier League animal nicknames or animals that appear on badges, which would win in a fight? And this was actually happening in the office a couple of days ago. of all the Premier League animal nicknames or animals that appear on the badges, who would win in a fight? So for argument's
So Brighton the Seagulls.
Brighton have got the
So
seagulls.
if you've got a pack of chips, you're finished.
You've got a pack of chips, you're done for.
Yeah.
Right? Seagulls are horrible things, by the way.
Oh, and no shame. Just come over and just take your chips.
Yeah. Yeah, pick up little dogs as well, they did.
Oh, I'm buzzing if you
Oi!
take it to the ocean, just drop it.
Why would you say that? Do you remember there was a little dog, actually, that got stolen by or lifted by a seagull?
Was there?
Remember that? Yeah.
I hope that's a dog. I hope that dog's okay.
No, I think he died. So if it's Spurs, you're talking about like a giant cockerel.
Yeah.
Right? Chelsea got a lion. Now, for me, the lion is probably going to win. Man United have got a devil.
Yeah, see that there. When you talk about spiritual powers.
Yes, yeah, supernatural beings. Newcastle have got, of course, a magpie, but they've got 2 seahorses.
Palace, eagle.
Yeah. Burnley have got a lion. Brentford have got bees. I mean, a swarm of bees. Can you die from a swarm of bees?
Yeah, if they'll say there's 100 bees.
Is that all?
Okay, say there was 200 bees.
Why do you go 2,000?
And they attacked a lion. They're winning.
No way.
200 bees.
A lion? Wouldn't even touch him.
What, 200?
Yeah.
Joe,
Are you nuts?
200 bees.
You think 200 bees would knock out a lion?
Yes. What if they're all stinging? Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Oh, Jack's just told me 1,000 stings kill a man. You'd need 10 times that to kill a lion.
How's he found that out?
Your dad was a pilot.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. That's Jack's answer to everything. My dad, how do you know that, Jack? My dad was a pilot. Mate, let me tell you now, there ain't no amount of bees in the world that are taking down a lion.
Don't be silly.
200?
Okay, they sting him. If it says 200, they sting that
So
like...
you think the lion's going to go, ooh.
No, 200 times. And then they just swarm off. The lion can't get them. They just keep going back in the air.
Doesn't matter.
Come back again, bang, sting him again.
No.
Well, hold on.
Grab them.
Hold on. A bee or a wasp? One of
One
them's only got one sting.
Let's take the one that's got lots of them.
Yeah,
Either way.
The lion's finished.
No chance. West Ham, they've got a bubble machine. Who's written that down? A bubble machine.
Did
you ever go?
Arsenal got the cannon.
Did you know that you can't? Did you ever go to any nightclubs where it was like the bubbles? What was it called?
Like foam machine.
Foam machine. You ever do that?
I can't remember. Back in there. Hey, ruin your clothes though. Ruin your
trainers.
Ruin your garments. I was wearing shoes back then.
Ruin
Patrick Cox.
What, the suede ones?
Well, I mean, there was more than just one.
Wolves have got Wolves. Pack of wolves hunting you down, mate. You got no chance.
I think I'm taking the bees. You know.
No,
500 bees.
Well, you've got a Gunnosaurus as a person.
No, we've got a cannon. Obviously, that doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
No, okay.
It's not a mythical or a real creature. What are you going for?
Pack of bees, man.
I just don't. A pack of bees against a lion.
Well, mate, mate. If I could have as many as I want as bees. So I could have 1,000 bees.
What? And I'm only allowed one lion.
Obviously.
Why?
Because there's only one. With this one bee that's on the crest, then I'm finished. But a pack of
the crest, not the crest.
Yeah, the crest. Now I'm having a pack of bees.
No chance. What are you going for in there? Seagulls? I mean, seagulls could come get you.
1,000
Joey's
bees.
Joey's going for the eagles. He just went 10 eagles. Yeah, the eagles will eat the bees. That's a very good point. We need a little cup competition here. Bald eagle. You don't want a bald eagle coming at
No,
you,
seriously.
swooping down.
The thing about when you see 4 or 5 bees, you go, imagine 1,000. They are taking the lion to pieces.
What's bigger than an eagle? And there's a movie called it Condor. Is that Condor? Albus was golf, Jack, you idiot.
That's ours, isn't it?
Huh?
Condor. That's condo. That's an house, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to go to answer this week's great office debate. If all of the clubs, all the Premier League nicknames and animals appear on badges, had one big fight, one Royal Rumble, I'm saying the lion. The lion beats wolves, beats a bubble machine, beats bees.
No, but how many bees am I allowed to have?
I
want 1,000 bees.
I just can't see it.
1,000 bees are stinging the life.
Are you telling me a lion will just collapse and die?
No, but the bees will sting it 1,000 times. So that's bad.
I don't even know. Do you know what? I don't even know if their little what do you call that thing? I've got
The stinging thing.
I don't even think that gets through the lion's skin.
They sting it.
What do you mean it does?
So they
How
fly
do you
back in the air, wait for it, and come back down again.
No.
Yeah, I'm going 1,000 bees, man.
Jack just told me bees die when they sting, and his dad's a pilot, so he would know that. I'm going for the lion. Jack, what are you going for? Jack's going for the bees. Okay, you're going for the bees. Producer Joe, what are you going for? Eagles.
How many eagles, though? What's that? Is falcon bigger than eagle?
I don't know. Still to come on Drive. We're there. Jason Cundy got on in last night's Sports Bar quiz.
Carol's Voldemort. Oh.
Hold on. Sunderland. Black cats.
Yeah?
They're like, and their cat is like a
Yeah, but
Panther.
it's not a panther, is it? It's a cat.
Yeah, but no, it's not a cat. Look at the logo. It's a panther.
All right, you take the panther?
Oh, 1,000 of them, yeah.
Why is everything 1,000? But also here's some more odd eating habits from the moose.
I love a bit of butter and tuna on my scones.
Oh, jeez. We'll also look ahead to a big night of League Cup football.
All the drama of the Carabao Cup live on talkSPORT.
All that and much more coming up the last part of Drive. And, of course, when we come back, the best bits of talkSPORT, which is the best bits ever of talkSPORT. I'm just off to write to StockX. Drop and talk sport. It's me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside. Have you turned the heating up?
No.
It's getting warm, isn't it?
I like
Still to
it,
come, we'll be asking who needs to win the Carabao Cup the most this season. Just quickly ask them, expect Noni Madueke to miss about 6 to 8 weeks with a knee injury. I mean, that's poor timing.
He's a kid. I mean, Saka's back, but he looked good. He did. He looked good for Arsenal.
Right, time now for this. Yes, some of the best of TalkSport friends. This is where we run you through some of the recent highlight moments from across TalkSport and our sister stations. Now, yesterday on Drive, we played the audio of Ian the Moose Abrahams asking Graham Potter if he's still the right man for the job at West Ham. Well, this was how the former West Ham manager Sam Allardyce reacted on The Breakfast Show.
You mean the tactician of all tacticians, you mean, don't you? Ooh, you're not tempted to play two up top. Ooh, oh, my God, man.
Can you actually imagine the Moose managing a football team?
Yeah, I can. I think it'd be quite comical.
Do you? Oh,
yeah.
quite. I thought you'd say good. What's a subject that you know absolutely nothing about? How long you got? What time are you up here?
Nothing.
Geography?
No, I'm quite good.
Capital cities?
Yeah, I'm quite good at that, but I'm not very good
You're not good with capital cities?
But I'm not very good at golf. That's the subject.
That's not a subject, though, is it?
Well, sport. Well,
history. What about history?
Yeah, I'm very good at history.
What year was the Battle of Hastings?
1892. That's close enough. I'm close.
No, you were nearly 1,000 years out.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's amazing. Don't forget Big Al returns as well with The Breakfast Show at 6 a.m. He'll be alongside Super Andy McCoy.
Sticking with the Moose, here is an overnight with Paul Ross having a discussion about Cornish pasties.
What's it called? It's called something weird, isn't it?
Pasty?
No, the bit of pastry on the side is called something peculiar. Anyway, it's a bit like with scones,
I know,
isn't
it's called a Cornishman's knob. I've made
That's
that
it.
up.
It's called it's called a knob, correct? and isn't it? Do you know what I like? Do you know what I like to have most? I love a bit of butter and tuna on my scones.
How do you pronounce?
Very strange.
How do you pronounce scones?
I don't know. Scone? Do you want a scone? Do you want a scone? Scone. I don't know. I've no idea.
I'm scone.
Where are you going?
Right. Would you let the Moose make you dinner?
No. I've got this thing where I can't let anyone make me dinner unless it's me, my wife, my mother-in-law, or my mother.
Kids?
Fair enough.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
What, would you let me cook for you?
No.
Why not? My cooking's better than yours.
Because I've got this mental block.
No, you just give me that block. What's the most disgusting food combination you've ever seen?
I can't eat anything that sounds like it should be in a body. Liver, heart, tongue. I can't eat anything like that. Even
no, it's
a kidney bean puts me off.
Combination. I mean, Moose, when he used to do pancakes with tuna, that just sounds disgusting. The old building.
I used to know someone that put carrots in spaghetti bolognese. Chopped up carrots.
That's not bad. Paul Ross returns at 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. The Moose will be back reporting tonight during kickoff as Fulham take on Cambridge in the Carabao Cup.
Let's finish with last night's sports bar. Jamie O'Hundy was alongside Jason O'Hara in a midnight quiz. Here's the fun boy trying to name an iconic countdown presenter.
Right, so at Christmas, people go around singing this.
Carols.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's good.
And then, in Harry Potter, this guy's the one who wants to kill.
Voldemort.
Yeah, what you got?
Carol's Voldemort. Oh, hold on. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, come
on.
on.
Hold on. Jay, please. Please.
Come on.
Hold on.
I mean, that's such a tapping.
Yeah,
That
I
is
know.
a tapping.
I know.
It's unbelievable, clue.
I know.
I'm not giving you nothing.
No, I don't need any more. Carol Vorderman.
Yes.
Not so sure about that. If there was a TalkSport countdown competition, who would win it? Who would come last?
We'd win it, they'd come last.
Or just between us and them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course we would. Yeah, what's the longest word you know?
Thermometer.
How do you spell it?
T-H-E-R. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
Go on.
T-H-E-R-O.
I don't know. I can't spell it, so I don't know.
Yeah, thermometer.
That's wrong. But the answer to the longest word in the world...
Armometer. No, I've got it. Yeah, no, it's
the longest word in the world is smiles. Because between both S's, there's a mile. O'Hara and Cundy will be back taking your calls from 10 o'clock this evening. And, of course, for more Cundy, check out 21 Minutes Ago, the brand new podcast. New episodes drop every single Monday. Good one this week. And, of course, you can find all of our shows on the TalkSport app where you can swipe between TalkSport and TalkSport 2 and all of our other sister stations so you never miss a moment. When we come back, we'll be building up to more live football on the TalkSport network. Of course, the Carabao Cup makes a welcome return.
between Corinthians FC and Casuals FC. Now, Corinthians FC were founded in the late 1800s when the FA's top brass were sick of getting pumped by Scotland every time they played them. As a result, a man called Nicholas Lane Jackson set up an amateur side which would bring in the best players who could all play for the national side. And it worked. It wasn't long before England were dominating the international fixtures they played, and it was largely down to Corinthians. In fact, in 1894 and 1895, they played consecutive games where Corinthians provided the entire England 11. But the thing is, the players refused to play professional football. They didn't believe in it. They wanted to spread the values of sportsmanship, competition, and played for the love of the game. It also helped that most of the players were Oxbridge graduates who didn't need the money. But instead of entering the league and cup competitions, they played exhibition football and toured the world, bringing the beautiful game with them. And it was this which spread the game throughout the world and made it so popular. Most famously, in 1910, they travelled to Brazil. And the locals in Sao Paulo were so impressed, they started their own team under the same name. Yes, the same Corinthians who won the FIFA Club World Cup in 2021, one of the biggest football teams in Brazil. Now, they were global superstars, and despite not being professional, Corinthians drew in the crowds. Everybody wanted to play them, everybody wanted to watch them. So much so, they regularly played the winners of the FA Cup in what eventually became the Community Shield, winning most of the time. They actually inflicted Manchester United's worst defeat, 11-3, a record which still stands to this day. Now, fast forward to today, Corinthian Casuals still don't pay their staff or players. The ethos of sportsmanship is still at the heart of everything that they do. And even though they're a side in the lower leagues, if you make the trip to King George's Field in Tolworth just off the A3, you'll most likely bump into Brazilian Corinthians fans who often make the pilgrimage across the globe just to watch their founding team play.
Welcome back to Last Hour Drive and talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein. Ben is here.
I've never seen a shark in no zoo.
No, I've never seen it. I remember that conversation. By the way, someone has sent in the answer to how many bee stings it would take to bring down a lion.
Yeah.
So I'll read that out in a minute. Well done to the person that did that.
How'd they figure that out?
I mean, hard maths, I've just been told.
Okay, nice.
But, I mean, some people would argue all maths is hard. Still to come, we'll be looking ahead to the start of the Ryder Cup later this week. But now the Carabao Cup is back tonight. And the talkSPORT Network, of course, as always, have got you covered.
What a breathless, fantastic advert for Carabao Cup football.
Over the top, Lincoln City have won it 3-2 on penalties.
It's come out to Moises Caicedo. Oh, he's rifled it in. What a strike!
I don't think they're going to be far away from anything this season, actually. They've got the numbers to be really competitive.
First time cross, Robinson heads it in for Southampton. In towards the right, Ekatike through the legs of the goalkeeper.
You've got to be dominating, you've got to be winning trophies, you've got to be coming back with some sort of silver.
Wolves absolutely rampant here. Wolves 3, West Ham United 2.
Brighton comfortably through. Oxford 0, Brighton 6.
Edge of the penalty here. Onto his right foot, fires the shot, deflected, and in. And it's 2-0 to Burnley.
It is Preston 2, Wrexham 3. They have won this game in the dying moment.
All the drama of the Carabao Cup live on talkSPORT.
Oh yeah, the third round of the Carabao Cup that continues tonight with 2 games live across the talkSPORT network. Follow us at 7 here on talkSPORT. You can hear Chelsea's trip to League One Lincoln City, whilst over on talkSPORT 2 at 8 p.m. Liverpool will be looking to continue their 100% start to the season when they take on Southampton. And, of course, it continues tomorrow. Port Vale, they take on Arsenal. That one's here on talkSPORT. The easiest way to stay across everything is, of course, by simply downloading the talkSPORT app and hitting the Live Games tab so you don't miss a thing. We can look ahead to this evening's game now with the man bringing you all the action live from Lincoln v Chelsea as we say good evening to the GOAT himself, Adrian Durham. Aid, good evening to you.
Andy, Darren, how you doing? I'm so excited about this game. The sun is just setting, and it could be setting on Chelsea's Carabao Cup hopes this season.
Well, I mean, that's a big ask. Do you know what? In a moment when we finish speaking to you, we're going to ask the question, which club needs to win the League Cup the most, which sounds like quite an easy one to answer. But when you look at what clubs need to be successful this season, or to be successful in the eyes of their supporters, there's not too many clubs that I think need to win this competition this year. Would you agree or not?
Joe, I think that's a brilliant question, and the reason is because it means different things to different clubs. Exactly, so if Chelsea win the League Cup, to a certain extent, it's a great day out, it's a fantastic thing, they'll love it, but it's a bit of a so what, because they have won it, a few times this century even. Everton have never won the League Cup. For me, Everton have got to go for it, and with David Moyes' Cup experience at West Ham, their game at Wolves tonight I think is very winnable, and I think he's got something going there defensively that could mean in cup competitions they've got a great chance. So for a club like Everton, I think it would mean the world, a bit like Newcastle last season, if they go on and win this League Cup. But I think it's a terrific question because it means different things to different sets of fans, doesn't it?
Well, Ed, you said it there about Chelsea. Now, I agree with you when it comes to Chelsea because they are serial winners over the years. I mean, they've won pretty much everything there is to win and multiple times. All of a sudden now, it feels like the pressure's starting to mount again on the manager very, very quickly. Like, he done really well last season, winning the Club World Cup, winning the Conference League. But it just feels like the way they've started the season, because some people thought they had a chance of maybe potentially pushing for the title, not winning it, but pushing. But the last three results, Brentford, Bayern Munich and Man United, all of a sudden people are saying, well, is Maresca the right man to leave Chelsea forward?
Yeah, and they're already 7 points off Liverpool at the top of the table after just 5 games, I will caveat it. And although I think it's true that for a lot of Chelsea fans, if they win the League Cup, it's a bit of a so what, it won't keep Maresca necessarily in a job. There's a flip side to that, and if they go out to a League One side tonight, then massive questions are going to be asked. He's already made reference to it, you heard it in the bulletin there, that these are worrying games because you can slip up. He's got to pick a team, and it will be a weakened team, but he's got to pick a team that he thinks is capable of winning the game. Now, Lincoln are going really well in League One. They don't concede goals at home, they don't lose at home, they score lots of goals at home. They've got a great crowd that get really noisy behind them, particularly under the lights. So I think this is a really tricky one for Enzo Maresca, and I think you're right. I think he is under some pressure. Yeah, they had a difficult one against Bayern Munich. That was their most difficult game in that league group that they've got, I think. So I think a lot of Chelsea fans were like, OK, we understand it's a pretty shoddy performance, but we'll put it behind us. We expected to lose there. Let's see how the next 7 games go in the Champions League. So I think they're kind of OK with that. They understand what happened there. But he can't afford too many like Saturday. I mean, you don't go to Man United and lose anyway, but to lose the way they did. I mean, the keeper sent off and he's made a complete mess of his substitutions. Yeah. I mean, he looked amateur, didn't he? So I think he's got a bit to prove tonight, even though they're world champions. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? I think he's got a bit to prove.
With regards to Chelsea, they used to be under Abramovich a sort of basket case of a club where, I mean, even I think it was Ancelotti won the double the following year, he was booted out. Do you think that's changed amongst the hierarchy now?
Yeah, I do, yeah. I mean, the transfer policy, the recruitment policy is highly questionable over the last few years. However, I now look at the squad and I think, yeah, that's a squad that should be doing things. They should be regularly in the Champions League. They should be challenging for the title. And I actually really enjoy watching Chelsea, and that's what made it baffling that he's taken Neto, then Palmer off. And all right, Palmer, we understand, has got an injury, we think, that will almost certainly keep him out. He probably wouldn't have played in this anyway, but when you've got exciting players that can win you games, why are you taking them off? It feels so negative from the manager. He's been given a lot of exciting attacking players. Stick them on the pitch, score more goals than the opposition, and win games. That I think is his brief. So if he doesn't do that, then I think the owners and those running the club have got every right to question what he's doing and make a change if they want to change it. So he's been given a golden opportunity, Maresca, and he's got to make the most of it.
Do you know, a few Chelsea fans that I've been speaking to, right? Because I said maybe potentially there was a hangover from last season, long season, then the Club World Cup as well. But they have got, their argument is, well, they've bought that many players, they should have a squad to deal with every competition that comes up now because they've got so many players. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think so. I do agree with that. He's got some really good players. I think it's a really good squad. His 11, if they're all fit and available, then yeah, his 11 I think is fantastic. But he's got, I mean, Cole Palmer was, the highest placed Englishman in the Ballon d'Or Awards, I think I'm right in saying. Yeah. So what else does he want? He's been given some high-quality talent. You can question the goalkeeper. Is he good enough? You can even question maybe centre-back. Do they need something else? But he's got some brilliant players. So just get out there and win games. Stop moaning about stuff. Stop making stupid substitutions and win games with the brilliant players you've got.
Aid, you're brilliant. What will the score be tonight, Lincoln against Chelsea?
I really do fancy this as an upset. I think he'll get his team selection wrong, Maresca. I think Lincoln City, they've got a long throw expert in Tom Hamer. I'm expecting him to play tonight. They've got some good players, experienced players. Sonny Bradley at the back, really experienced. So I think that Lincoln could well do this. Something like 2-1, I'd say.
Okay. Aid, as always, give up the great work for talkSPORT. Have a lovely evening, my friend. We'll speak to you in a bit.
Love you guys.
Let's stay with that game. We can hear from the Chelsea manager, Enzo Maresca, now. He's been speaking ahead of that game against Lincoln. He said the aim this season is simply to close the gap at the top of the Premier League.
I already said many times, anyone can say what they decide to say. It's not a problem. I think we improved a lot last season. For instance, if you see the last 3 or 4 tables in the last 3-4 years, we closed the gap with the first 1, 2 or 3. Now, for me, this season, the main target is continue to improve players, continue to improve the team, and try to close that gap. So this is, for me, the main focus for this season.
This competition, how important is it for Chelsea? Because we spoke about that earlier on. One thing I didn't mention to Aid is when we were having our little meeting, One More Billy's a Chelsea fan, he said that Chelsea haven't won a domestic cup since 2018. And it's about time they started getting back into the habit of that. I don't necessarily see it that way. I don't think a League Cup will keep the fans happy or the board happy with their manager if that's all they end the season.
Not if they've invested the amount of money they have.
Yeah.
I mean, for Maresca, and we thought about it last year, didn't we, when we kept saying, for me, he's almost prioritising the Conference League because he wants to win something for his own CV rather than potentially getting the top 4. And fortunately enough, they got both.
Yeah.
I think he might go strong because I think he's thinking, win another trophy.
Ooh, strong against Lincoln.
Yeah. Well, look at the amount of players they got. So I think they'll go.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair point.
Relatively strong again. Win another competition. We'll potentially try and win it and go well. Well, look what I've done in the 2 years that I've been here. 3 trophies have come through the door. So, I mean, I think Chelsea, and maybe it's from where they've been, I always expect Chelsea to be competing for the biggest of the biggest trophies.
Yeah.
So, like, if they were
tough this season, right?
It is tough, but for them to win the League Cup, I'm almost a bit like, Chelsea should be aiming for more than that.
Yeah. But
then maybe that's a sign of where Chelsea are right now. But certainly when a ball's been kicked in after what they did in the Club World Cup, I'm thinking they're going to push for the league title, not win it, but certainly get closer. I expect them to have a deep run in the Champions League because they always do. That's just what they do, and potentially win a domestic trophy.
Last season, if I would have asked you the question, who needs to win the Carabao Cup the most out of all the sides in the Premier League, you may have answered Spurs, well, they won the Europa.
Yep.
You may have answered Newcastle, well, they won it.
Yeah.
So those two are out the equation now. Is Everton, or are Everton top of that list?
Do you know what? I look at Everton and think, because it's been a while since they won everything. Was it Rideout, 94? The last time they won anything? 95, was it?
Yeah, 1-0 Rideout.
Yeah. That was the last time. But I'm almost looking at, and maybe they would be desperate more so than someone like Brighton, because I look at Brighton and what they've done in previous years, and I think
you're putting them in that.
Yeah, they've had a lovely run in Europe.
Yeah,
they've got to Europe a couple before, and I just think for where the club is now, the development for the players, the infrastructure of the football club, the recruitment.
But it'd be early if they won it, right?
No, but it'd still be brilliant for them. That's where I think the next step for a club like Brighton would be to go and get a trophy.
Who do you think next off the cab rank is? We've seen Newcastle, we've seen Spurs. I agree with that. I think it's Everton. They're the next.
They need it.
The big club, but you go, it's about time. Come on.
Well, do you know, I think if a big club this season doesn't win it, and when I say big club, I'm talking about the likes of Chelsea, Arsenal, the big hitters. I think it could be Brighton, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they need it the most.
I just think it's the next step for them. But for what they've done, their recruitment's been brilliant.
Yeah.
The club's run better than any club it is. The stadium's lovely.
I know, but you're saying who you think will win it.
No, but I think they're the ones who probably... They will look at that.
The question is, who needs it the most?
For them to get to the next level, they need to win something. Okay. I think that's them.
That's a great answer. I'll ask you the question. Maybe you've got a better answer. We're taking your calls. Who needs to win the Carabao Cup the most this season of all the teams in the Premier League? I think it's Everton. You think it's Brighton. 03717223344. Dial that. You can have your say next live on Drive on talkSPORT. See the, if you people are watching at home on telly, see the bit where it says talkSPORT?
Yep.
Do you reckon I can get Goldstein's Golden Paste available at damonbarber.com written on there so people watching can see the
Yeah, of course you want to
hair
get.
paste?
Of course you want to get fired.
I've got a T-shirt for you. Will you wear it on tomorrow's show?
Well, it depends really. I've got to speak to hierarchy. If
No, I am your hierarchy.
Yeah, no.
I'm in charge of you.
Okay,
you do what I say.
Would you know? I hope
Do what I say.
Liam's listening.
Why were you slagging him off, by the way, the other day?
He knows full well. No, so what he said. You're the hierarchy. What's Liam then?
He's hierarchy.
He says he tells me not to wear the T-shirt. Then what?
Yeah, of course, I can't argue with the gaffer.
Exactly. There you
But
go.
I'm your gaffer. Don't ever forget that, my
Flesh,
friend.
somebody wears Mickey Mouse jumper. He's not.
Do you not like it?
It's Mickey Mouse.
What's wrong with Mickey Mouse?
Are you 9?
See, this is my problem.
Are you 9?
This is my problem with you, right?
You're wearing a jumper from the Disney
I've
store.
got a jumper on today with Mickey Mouse on the front, right? Do you know why? Because it made me smile. And my kids went, oh, I like that. And I went, well, I'll wear it then.
Joe, that's
Right?
weird.
But no, here's
A
the thing.
fully grown man is wearing a Disney jumper.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
A man in his...
No, here's the thing. You won't do it because you know you won't impress people. I wear it for me. I'm not like you. I'm not a sheep. Like, if I have to follow fashion.
Joe.
I wear what I want.
A grown man wearing a Disney jumper. It's a bit weird, that, isn't it?
What's wrong with that?
Would you watch Mickey Mouse on TV?
Oh, every day.
On your own?
Every day.
It's weird, that.
Of course I don't watch it on my own.
So why are you wearing a jumper then?
Because it makes my kids happy. They asked me to put it on, so I went, yeah, of course. Would your kids say, can you wear CB gym top, Dad?
No, but they say to me, Dad, make sure you don't wear Mickey Mouse because you're not 9. That's what my kids say.
If they ask you to wear it, would you wear it?
No, if I wore it, my kids would
No,
never say...
if they ask you to, would you?
I'd do whatever my kids say.
Well, there you go.
But my kids would never say,
Okay,
wear that.
well, our kids are different.
If I put mine on, they'd go to me, Dad, what are you doing?
Right.
Take it off.
Right. Well, did your kids ever say, take that Spurs shirt off? You wore that, though, didn't you? Still to come, we'll be looking ahead to the start of the Ryder Cup later this week. Just quickly, Liverpool and Barcelona interested in signing Atletico Madrid striker Julian Alvarez next summer. What? Yeah, you wore that, Tom, didn't you? You wore that for 75 grand a week.
No, but I'm
Bet you'd wear this for 75 grand a week, wouldn't you?
I'm waiting for the Goldstein's pace to go along and then
Yeah.
fired. Let her just get fired through the
Mate, if I get the bullet, you're done for.
You crazy.
I'm telling you. My arms kill me after 7 o'clock from carrying you. Arsenal expect Noni Madueke to miss about 6 to 8 weeks with a knee injury. We wish him well for that. Right, time now for this.
Couldn't believe he got a yellow card for that. The game's gone.
Honestly, I've seen my Sunday League team defend better than our back line. Welcome to Sorry, not that. Moni fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Now, earlier on, we heard from Dylan Orr. Dylan Orr from our friends at Paddy Power for this week's Moni fans. And his moan of the week was about Ruben Amorim, surprise. Well, Benty and I, we're going to see if we can outmoan the moaner with our complaints of the week. And we've got 30 seconds each to vent. Producer Joe will decide whether we've eclipsed Paddy's moaner in chief. Let's find out. Benty, do you want to go first? What have they written?
Someone's put Mickey Mouse suits Goldstein. You're not wrong. I'll go first. No name. Listen, I've got to have a moment about a certain section of Arsenal fans. The good, not the good ones. The bad.
You turn on your own.
The bad ones. When
Typical.
Madueke obviously was, they started the position about bringing him to Arsenal, didn't want him to come, and then all of a sudden now he's been playing really well. There's a bit like it's almost like, oh no, we need him. I didn't like that. Listen, I wasn't the biggest fan of him coming to Arsenal, but once he was coming. No, I didn't. Once he was coming, then you have to get behind him and support him. And this is not the whole Arsenal fan. This is like 1% of the Arsenal fan I'm talking about. That finished. I'm so glad
You're going after your own.
No, the 1%.
But the headline on the bottom will be Benty goes for Arsenal.
No, it won't. It'll be like 99.9% of Arsenal fans are fantastic. The best people in the world.
Look how many little words you got. What would the headline be?
The best fans in the world.
No, what would Benty's headline be?
The best fans in the world.
Benty slags off Arsenal.
No, 1%. No, it'd be 1% club.
What? Benty slags off 1%?
Yeah.
Of Arsenal. You got
but the 99% are the best in the world.
Give me the title.
Spent his slags off 1%.
Of?
No, just the 1%. 1% club.
That's a great show.
But 99%, brilliant.
Yeah, but the 1%?
Shout out Toddington Arms.
Right, but the 1%?
Yeah, they're horrible.
Okay, well, there you go. Turn on your own. Typical. Right, it's time for my moan.
Dump him. Dump that. Yeah, thank you.
Joe! My moan of the week is about the fact that towels are banned from being used to clean a football or to dry a football. Why? There's nothing wrong with it. Part of the game is throwing the ball long. Right? We've seen it so often with Royd. Which one was it, Royd? And there was a moment in I think it was your game when at Arsenal where there was a towel on the side and someone cleaned the football. People screaming about it. Just little things like that. Just if people want to clean their balls. Okay. I'll just stop on that. Producer Joe.
Joe, thank you.
Tell us who the winner is, Joe. Goldstein. Thanks very much.
Eleanor won it, yeah? What happened with mine, Joe?
Well, there you go. Goldstein's the winner. Let's get the result from our producer. I just did. That's Paddy Power's Money Fans for today. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.
Money Fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Honestly, I'm glad Joe jumped that. Good man,
it.
Joe, that you dumped that.
Jumped it.
Good. He saved your job, him.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Don't be silly. Joe, we got any calls lined up for the... Oh, we haven't. Okay. Was there? Okay, fine. Let me just tell you, by the way, in a second, right, just before I bring you the final no Googling, my one, let's return to something that happened earlier in the show because we launched a new part of our show, Drive's Office Debate. Every Tuesday, we're going to be discussing the biggest talking points. Today, we asked which Premier League animal on a club's badge would win in a big old fight. Well, Benty thought it was 1,000 bees. Yeah, and I said it would be a lion. Right? Well, a very kind listener, who didn't leave their name, has done some unbelievable math. There was far too much complicated maths to explain, apparently. So, in short, it would take 2,571 honeybees to kill an average size 180 kilo healthy lion. Joe, why have you taken the math off? I mean, that was a favourite part of it, wasn't it? So there you go, 2,571 bees to kill a healthy lion. I still don't believe that's true.
I do. I mean, that's
to do with the amount of venom in the...
Yeah, if they keep popping.
How do you think they bite them?
I don't think they're like a killer bee.
Well, step on it.
Yeah, but if it's in the air, what do you do then? Just keep swatting at it?
Bite it.
No, keep
his tail gets it. Still to come, we'll be looking ahead to the start of the Ryder Cup, but it's time for Goldstein's No Googling. Press it, Jack. Now, Goldstein's No Googling is different to No Googling because it's the one I write, 6:30 every day. This one, listen, this one's unbelievable. This one's unbelievable.
I bet it's not.
I bet you'll go, oh, that's a good question.
Oh, here we go.
There have been 9 Englishmen to captain a Premier League winning team, but only 2 of them haven't captained England. Who are the 2?
Say that again now.
Yes. Told you it's a good one.
Say again.
There have been 9 Englishmen to captain a Premier League winning side, but only 2 have not captained England. My question.
Is that one?
I think so.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, hold on.
No. You got that wrong.
What, he's never...
He captained England.
Has he?
Yeah. Oh, no, hold on. No, he didn't. No, you're 100% wrong.
Well, he captained Everton, so that's a lot. So that's it can't be that.
And Everton won the Premier League, did they?
Oh, won the Premier League.
Oh, arrogance.
Read the question again, please.
Oh my goodness! There have been 9 Englishmen that have captained the Premier League winning side.
Okay.
But 2 of them haven't captained England. Who are those 2? The answer to that unbelievable question after this.
Ricky Bird leaves behind a legacy of sportsmanship, humility and joy, and a legion of admirers across generations. Yorkshire have confirmed with profound sadness the legendary former umpire has died aged 92. A national treasure, they say, known not only for his umpiring excellence, but also for his eccentricities and warmth. He'll be remembered, in their words, as one of the greatest characters in Yorkshire's history. We're reliably informed Arsenal will be without Noni Madueke for around 2 months. The Gunners winger has a knee injury, but it's not believed to be involved with any ACL damage. Newcastle's Johan Visser doesn't need surgery on his knee and should be fit after the international break. Eddie Howe's admitted players are catching up after losing Isak.
You're forming your partnerships and team relationships as you start the season. Really, they're formed. I think we're in that position now where we're going to have to do it as we play, but I've got no issue with doing that. I've done it before.
Elsewhere, we understand Aston Villa's transfer dealmaker Monchi is set to leave his job as president of football operations. It's a blow to Unai Emery on top of Villa's difficult start to the season. And we've heard this morning Harry Kane and Virgil van Dijk should have been much higher up in the Ballon d'Or rankings. Ousmane Dembele burst into tears as he picked up 2025's award. Simon Jordan says the award has morphed into something different since the Messi and Ronaldo years.
Because of broadcasting, because of what's happened in sport and entertainment around sport, and the fact that sport is such all-consuming now, it's not surprising that an award like this has become show business. It's become the Oscars of
absolutely
football.
talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein. The quiz cheater, Darren Bent.
And no one's told me out there.
Swear to God, you don't know.
I swear to God.
I'm in your kid's life.
That's my kid's life. I'm not cheating. No one's told me I've not read anything.
Okay. Before the break, ask Goldstein's No Googling. Goldstein's No Googling, 6:30 every night. There have been 9, I write them, there have been 9 Englishmen to captain a Premier League winning team. Only 2 haven't captained England.
I know one of them.
Who are the 2?
So I know one of them.
Go on then.
And the reason why I know one of them naturally saying that is because he was a fantastic captain for your lot. Scored a header.
Okay.
When you won it.
Steve Bruce, right?
But he never played for England, did he?
No.
Which is nuts, I think.
Who's the other one?
I have no idea. Give me a clue.
No, I can't give you a clue because you'll get it. He's captained the Premier League winning side. Englishman, but never captained England. Did play for England. I'll give you a clue.
Give me some clubs he played for.
No, if I give you the club, you'll get it.
Well, give me a couple of clubs.
No,
He played for one club.
No, he played 3 times for England. Midfielder. Better than Zidane.
What?
Better than Zidane.
Well, that's fake.
No, but that's a clue. The owner didn't buy Zidane because he had this player. That's a known.
What club was it?
Well, I can't tell you the club.
Well, just tell me another club he played for, not where he captains it, and just give me another one.
Spurs.
Who else?
You haven't got it. They had long hair. Tim Sherwood.
Was it?
Tim Sherwood.
Zidane?
Yeah, the owner, was it Jack Hayward, owned Blackburn? He said, we don't need Zidane, we've got Tim Sherwood. Famous quote.
So why don't you give me, like, Portsmouth he played for, or...
Well, because how many clues do you want?
A couple.
The others. I bet you can't name the others.
Well, there's more.
No, as in they're the 2, but there was 9 in total. So there's 2.
But that...
Name the 7 Englishmen that have been a captain of a Premier League winning side.
All right.
What's happened?
Okay, so Steven Gerrard. No. Oh, no, he won the Premier League. John Terry. John
Terry's won.
Rio Ferdinand.
No.
Was he not captain of United?
No.
All right, David Beckham.
No.
Who was the captain for Man United when you won the league?
Oh, Roy Keane, Gary Neville. There's one. So the answer is Jordan Henderson, your mate.
Yep.
Carl Walker, John Terry,
Tony Adams,
Brian Robson, Tony Adams, Gary Neville, and Gary Cahill.
Gary Cahill.
You like that?
Yeah, really good.
So you're happy with Goldstein's? No Googling.
I'm glad that Billy wrote it for you.
I wrote that. Follow us at 7, Adrian Damo's live coverage of Lincoln against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Meanwhile, over on talkSPORT 2, you can hear Liverpool against Southampton. Right, the Ryder Cup is nearly here.
We understand that it's going to be a big challenge, but I'm very excited about my team, the form we have coming into this.
Please make some noise for the winners of the 2023 Ryder Cup, led on by their captain, Luke Donald. It's Team Europe!
You can go wherever you want with all the detail. The bottom line is, can the players perform in a hostile environment?
And Europe has pulled off the improbable. The lone miracle of Medina.
Making the team is not the trophy. You know, it's not a participation award. It's a nice thing to say you've done, but really, when you represent your team, you want to be able to win the thing.
I catch myself every now and then looking down the fairway, seeing the guys walk down the fairway and think how badly I'd want to do that. But I feel like I've been called for a bigger cause here.
If you have those experiences that you remember for the rest of your life, that's worth more than a couple $100,000 in the back of your pocket.
We'll talk golf in just a moment. A reminder, follow us at 7 Adrian Damo's live coverage of Lincoln against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. And, of course, the team news for that is in now. So let's get all we need to know and more from your commentator for this evening's football. So we say hello and good evening to Jim Proudfoot. Hi, Jim.
Andy, good evening to you. Well, a tie against League One opposition might constitute just about the perfect third-round draw. But Chelsea are facing a side banging form, unbeaten in 10. And hoping to reach round 4 for only the third time in their history. So Enzo Maresca gives the first start to Alejandro Garnacho as he makes 8 changes to the team that was beaten at Old Trafford. Rob Sanchez is suspended after his red card in that game. Mark Guiu seemingly isn't cup-tied after a change in regulations, but he doesn't feature amongst uncertainty about his eligibility. Fofana, Chalobah and Enzo, other players who are retained. So it's Jurgensen in goal, Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah and Hato, Andre Santos and Enzo Fernandez, Garnacho, Buonanotte and Gittins, with George up front. Youngsters Walsh, Harrison and Mahuka are on the bench. Among Lincoln's 5 changes, a full home debut for record signing Valafeyev, the Ukrainian under-21 midfielder. They also include Tenderikwa, who scored in a League Cup tie against Chelsea in the past. The Imps recalled G-Cock in goal, a back 4 in front of him of Derikwa, Monsma, Bradley, Towler and Hamer. Bartholomew, McGrandles and House in midfield, and Street and Draper up front. Andy Townsend, the former Chelsea captain, alongside me for a 7:45 kickoff on talkSPORT.
Good work as always. Thank you for that, Jim. A reminder, of course, after the football, the boys on the Sports Bar from 10 will be taking your calls. Right, back to the golf, because Friday sees the Ryder Cup get underway with Europe looking to retain that title they won back in 2023. And if they do that, they're going to have to become the first team to win it on foreign soil since Europe did it way back in 2012. Let's get more on this now as we can cross to the States and speak to talkSPORT's golf reporter, someone that is on a jolly, as we say hello and good evening to Sean O'Brien. Hello, Sean O'Brien. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Yeah, I don't quite know how I blagged this one, but yeah, very excited to be here. How are you guys?
Unbelievable work. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Not as happy as you are, I would imagine. Listen, when did you touch down? And as soon as you do touch down in New York, is it obvious that the Ryder Cup's happening?
Yeah, it is actually. So I touched down yesterday about midday UK time, and my taxi driver immediately told me that it was a busy week. Immediately saw that I was wearing golf gear. I was here for the Ryder Cup. Gave it all the USA. And then when you get to the golf course, yesterday was quite surreal actually, because there are no fans in on Monday. So you have the course to yourself. You go in the grandstand behind the first tee. And it's almost like the calm before the storm. It's very eerie, knowing that you're kind of going to be in the center of the sporting universe come Friday, and just how kind of chaotic and noisy it's going to be. But on Monday evening, if you had a set of golf clubs, you could probably play it. And just walking around was amazing. And today, as the fans come through the gates, you've already got people dressed up as like a physical embodiment of the United States, people making it very clear what kind of atmosphere they're going to create here. And yeah, I remember I went down to the first tee at 9:30 to watch Rory McIlroy and a few of the other European lads tee off, and already boos from the American crowd. So yeah, there's a real sense of kind of anticipation in the air, not only for the golf, which should be really close, but also for the kind of environment that's going to be created here over the next few days.
Let me ask you, home advantage, obviously huge. Neither team has won the Ryder Cup on foreign soil for 13 years. Can you see that changing over the weekend or not?
I think this is potentially the best chance Europe have to change that, because experience is really key, and they've got 11 of the 12 guys who played in Rome in 2023 and won. So they know what a Ryder Cup is like, whereas the Americans have 5 rookies. And while they are incredibly kind of talented, the Americans, there is a bit of an unknown factor around players like Ben Griffin and JJ Spawn, who have been incredible this season, but not necessarily used to this atmosphere. I think it's the reason it's so hard to win on foreign soil is it's not only the crowd, it's everything that the hosts are able to set up. They can basically kind of make the golf course exactly what they want. So, for example, if you're playing a European Ryder Cup and the Europeans thought they were more accurate off the tee, they'd make narrower fairways and they'd make the rough thicker because they think they're going to be in the short grass more often. Whereas here, the fairways are really wide and the rough's really short. So it's not necessarily going to be a case of accuracy. And that's what the data will tell them suits them best. But I really do think if Europe are going to win on foreign soil and kind of buck that trend of the last 5 Ryder Cups, now is the time.
Okay. Before I let you go, just tell us a little bit about what people can read on the talkSPORT website. I understand you're hearing the beer prices are a little bit nuts.
They are indeed. Yeah, we're doing this Ryder Cup Unrestricted series. So things that we've seen and heard on the golf course, on the grounds here in New York. And today we had a little look at the beer prices, which are $15 for the cheapest can of beer, which is about 470 millilitres. So It's less than a pint.
Wow.
You do get free bottled water and soft drinks and snacks as part of your ticket price, but that ticket costs $750.
Wow.
So to be honest, you wonder if you're Team Europe looking at those ticket prices and the cost of the beers, you're probably thinking that might do you a favor here in terms of it's gonna cost a pretty penny to get unruly here at the Ryder Cup. So I wonder if the Americans might have made a little rod for their own back there. But yeah, it's expensive. The merch tent's pretty expensive as well, as me and Rupert found out yesterday. But yeah, we've basically spent our life savings.
Just make sure you got the talkSPORT credit card on you. Sean, listen, keep up the great work. We'll speak to you. Of course, we will over the next few days. Thanks, pal.
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. I'm very excited about the Ryder Cup. I really am. Right, time now for this.
Power Pro on talkSPORT with the new range of Einheld Pro power tools. New range, more power for pros.
Now, thanks to Einheld, the official home and garden expert of Bayern Munich, we've got a fantastic prize to give away this week. You and a friend could be off to Munich to watch Bayern play later this season. The brilliant prize package includes a pair of match tickets, your travel, accommodation, and spending money, along with a brilliant Einheld professional cordless impact drill with accessories. Joining us now, randomly selected from all of our online entries, here's Mark. Hello, Marky Mark. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very well, thanks.
Good.
Did you hear this competition yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me explain to everyone how it works, just in case they didn't. I'm going to ask Mark 5 questions about legendary German footballers, managers, and teams known for their efficiency on the pitch. You'll get 1 point for each correct answer. If no one's able to beat your score by the end of the week, you and a friend off to Munich. I can't remember is it 1 from yesterday? I think it's 1 from yesterday. We'll find out.
Yeah, 1. Yeah,
that's
one.
it. Thanks for confirming that. Right, are you ready?
Right.
Good luck for your 5 questions. Take your time, but I must take your first answer. Okay, Mark?
Okay. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Question number 1. Which Bayern Munich defender was named as the new captain of the German national team last September?
I'm
going to have to hurry you.
Kimmich.
Oh, wow. That just popped into your head, did it?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know his first name?
Joshua.
Joshua Kimmich is the right answer.
Joshua
Well done.
Kimmich.
Okay.
Yes.
Question number 2. Which German attacking midfielder spent 12 years at his boyhood club, Borussia Dortmund, before leaving last year for LA Galaxy?
Marco Reus.
It's the right answer. 2 out of 2. Question number 3. Which former German striker turned manager famously led Bayern Munich to a historic treble of winning the Bundesliga, the DFB Pokal, and the Champions League in the 2012-13 season?
Is it Julian Lowe?
It's not. It's Jupp Heynckes. So that's still 2.
I wouldn't have got, no.
Question number 4 of 5. Which German striker scored a total of 16 World Cup goals across 4 different tournaments?
Miroslav Klose
is the right answer. That's 3 out of 4. If you get this one, you're well and truly in the driving seat. Good luck. Which legendary German striker scored a record 10 goals at the 1970 World Cup?
Or 1970, Jesus.
It wasn't him.
Gerd Müller.
It is Gerd Müller. Well done. Yeah. Very famous Gerd Müller. You got 4 out of 5. That is quite unbelievable.
I'll take that.
Well, I'm sure you will. I mean, you can only be beaten if someone obviously has a full house. So well done to you. Obviously, you've got to keep listening for the rest of the week. But 4 puts you well and truly in that driving seat. Well done.
Yes, thank you.
Good luck. There you go. If you think you can beat Mark's score of 5 in tomorrow's show, you can enter now at talksport.com/win. That's all thanks to Iron Hell, the new kit on the block.
Power Pro on talkSPORT with the new range of Einhell Pro power tools, delivering power, performance and price.
Now, earlier in the show, Benty said that one of his favourite subjects at school was history. Well, guess what the end of show quiz is on, Benty? Yes.
So what?
History.
So I was doing a bit of homework. Emily Blunt, The Rock tomorrow, you know?
Okay. You know I can hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
More from me and him. And that end of show quiz after this. Drive at talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside finance at 7 Adrian Ramos. Live coverage of Lincoln against Chelsea. Go on the links in the Carabao Cup. And reminder over on talkSPORT 2, you can also hear Liverpool against Southampton before getting your calls into the boys on the Sports Bar after the final whistle. One more Billy's joined us in the studio.
Evening.
You got one more Billy?
Really good.
How's your day been? Yeah, no one cares, man. No one, honestly, no one's, in all the years I've been doing, no one's ever comes up to me and goes, I do care about Billy. I want to hit. No one cares.
All right.
Though your hair looks amazing.
Cheers.
What have you done to it today?
Oh,
it's different.
Might have some special pasting.
Oh yeah. Whose?
Might be your special pasting.
Goldstein's gone, pal. Like.
Yeah.
Nice. What are we doing the end of the show quiz on, Billy? Do you like my jumper, by the way? I've got a lot of stick from Bentley.
Yeah, I heard Bentley's.
Do you like it?
Yeah, nice.
I've never seen you wear Disney in your life.
So I'm not a big Disney fan, but you know.
He doesn't like it.
I've never seen you wear one of them before.
I haven't worn that before.
You haven't?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll do my own thing. I make my kids happy.
Bill, then?
Shut up and get on with it. What are we doing, Bill?
Bentley was tested on his history earlier.
Oh yeah, Battle of Hastings, 1872.
So we're going to put both of your history knowledge.
Great at the like in the show line. I'll go first, Bill. It's my thing. I'll go first.
No.
I'll go first, Bill.
Andy, do you want to go first?
Yes, of course I do. After he's threatened you like that.
When was Stonehenge built?
Oh yeah, I've been there actually. Beautiful part.
You was there, weren't you?
I have been there.
When they built it.
Go on, Bill.
3000 BC, 1892.
Let me stop you now. 3000 BC.
Or 1467.
Hey.
It is 3000 BC.
I've been there. It's an amazing place.
How did they build that?
It was a Tuesday, I think. Cranes.
Benny, do you want your first question?
I've seen it. So.
Oh, yeah, actually. What year did the Berlin Wall fall, Benty?
That ain't that far long ago, actually. Go on.
1089, 1589, 1989.
1989.
It is 1989.
I mean,
very good.
I watched Idiot Abroad. So.
Like that's how you know it.
That's how I knew it.
How ironic is that? I know.
Andy, which of these creatures coexisted with the dinosaurs?
All right.
Elephants, crocodiles, kangaroos.
Crocs. They're the closest thing on the planet at the moment to the dinosaur, yes.
Yeah, they did
Got the
coexist.
answer already. I think he's cheating here. Go on,
They kind of look like dinosaurs.
I think that's obvious, mate. Everyone knows that.
Benty, who invented the internet?
Go on.
Oh, he was on... can I just say, he was with Chris Evans last week.
Really?
Yes.
Did you listen to that, Benty?
Go on.
Tim Vine, Tim Berners-Lee, Tim Can.
Tim Can.
I think you find it's Sir.
Sir Tim Berners-Lee.
Yes.
He's in it.
He invented the internet.
So he must be a trillionaire then.
Didn't take a penny for it. Didn't take a penny for it.
I think his net worth's like £1 million or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. Imagine saying...
Who's advising doing that?
Just want to pound off everyone, that'd do. I know, it's frightening.
Every person on Earth got internet.
What? Yeah.
Right,
He invented it.
The best invention ever.
Yes.
Well, or worse, depending on you.
Yeah, true. Andy, how many plays did William Shakespeare write?
I did this for my O-levels.
3,800, 380, 38.
38, yeah.
Only 38.
I knew it was below 50, so...
Pretty rubbish, isn't it? 38. Yeah. Benty.
Merchant of Rome, good one. You read that, Merchant of Rome?
No, who was it?
William Shakespeare.
Romeo and Juliet, incredible.
What was that about, Benny? Benny, what was that about?
Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
I've watched it.
What was it about?
A couple.
And what?
One of them dies.
No.
You said do?
They both die.
Oh, because you think... Oh,
Benty, who was William Shakespeare's wife?
Funny.
What would you say?
William Shakespeare's wife.
Yeah, not William Shatner, by the way. Fella from Star Trek.
Anne Hathaway, Anne of Cleves, Anne Widdecombe.
Anne of Cleves.
Anne Hathaway.
Isn't she an actress? Anne Hathaway, she isn't she? I thought he was bantering me. She isn't she? Anne Hathaway, she isn't she? I thought he was bantering me.
No, yeah, she is an
She's an Arsenal fan as well. I think Anne Hathaway, she isn't she?
She was at the Emirates the other day.
Yeah, I guess it's not the same one. Last one.
Anne of Cleves was someone else, I think.
Anne of Cleves, Henry VIII, isn't it?
Yeah. Andy, what colour were Napoleon's white horses?
I've got an unbelievable story about Napoleon. Go on.
Were they white, grey or black?
They were white.
Yeah, they were white, to be fair.
Did you ask the question, what is white horses?
What's the story?
I've sat in Napoleon's chair. It was worth £7 million, and I didn't know it was his. And it was a stately home. We were filming something, and they took all the ropes off so we could film. And I just sat there after. And this woman went, "Can you get out of that chair incredibly slowly, please? That's Napoleon's chair. It's worth £7 million." And I went, "Yep." And it was creaking like that.
Oh, no.
No one's ever sat in it apart from me and Napoleon.
No, I'm sure other people have.
No.
They have.
Me and Nappy.
Benty, what colour were the black boxes used in World War aircraft?
Go on.
Black, orange or silver?
Hit me with that black.
Nah, orange.
Benny, come on. So you can see
Well, mate, he just said white. He just said white horses in white.
Yeah. That was the double bluff from Billy.
4-1.
Billy, do me a favour and get the hell out of my studio, but come back tomorrow at 4. Right. And that's it. Benty, of course, he's very excited about his sign-off, so I'll love you and leave you by saying stay with talkSPORT. Live Carabao Cup football coming your way on talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2. The boys on the Sports Bar from 10. Take your calls after a busy night. Thanks for listening. Be safe, everyone. Be safe. But the last words, as always now, come from Darren Bent's mouth.
Remember, the frequency you tune into is the life you create. Stay positive and stay kind.
Go on, son!